got it, she got it, she got it, yeah. Oh, she got it, she got it, she got it, yeah. She got it, she got it, oh she got it, yeah. Oh she got it, she got it, she got it. I heard she got it, but what really got me was no mileage. And she get fly like me, my co-pilot. Whatever it is, I can't stop it. And at night she counting the tips, she made profit while she on that pole. Yeah, you wanna tell me all the things I don't know. And these niggas know what's up, they gon' refrain from the smoke. While your favorite rapper talk about the things that they won't know. If Cabo talk, then every word that came from the heart. I can't give up, but I can't take no more damage. Got no idea how I ever just managed. Yeah, all type of positions, she go hard for the camera. Yeah, not even playing, think it's the best when it's random. Yeah, think we need to change it, be the same thing every time. Fucking every day, somehow we start right on a dime. I let you have your man for now, but no, you really mine. Was standing in the rain, I never hope for it to shine. Yeah, and she got it, she got it, she got it. Yeah, no, she got it, she got it, she got it. Yeah, and she got it, she got it, she got it. Yeah, if no one think about me, you know I'll get it off my chest. I can't hold no words for you, oh no, your feelings can't be spared. And the max what I need from you, I cannot settle for no less. In Miami on the freeway with the homies switching gears. Yeah, got a problem, then solve it, let's get it. I keep going, the sky is the limit. Yeah, I'm enormous, colossal, expensive. Yeah, and she got it, she got it, she got it. Yeah, no, she got it, she got it, she got it. Yeah, and she got it, she got it, she got it. Yeah, and she got it, she got it, she got it. Yeah, no, she got it, she got it, she got it. Yeah, and she got it, she got it, she got it. Yeah, What up, geeks? What up, Luke?
You can tell when someone ain't no dummy, then play dumb and be acting funny. Same rope you climb up on, wrap around your throat like a mummy. Play with filth, you get scummy. Careful, they aim for the tummy. Even when I'm rich, I'm a move and I'll dress bummy. I make small talk and discover if you all talk quick. Get a whiff of things going sideways and they all talk quick. Being slippery works for a bit, but they all can't miss. And they not all that slick, but they all not thick. Disappear like crystal clear, gorillas in the mist. Son of God, walk with no fear. Your name is on that list, and demons don't really fight fair. Paralyzed like night terrors, pull up across the light. They might dump on you, you on sight there. See the ashes in the urn every time you look in the mirror. You was right there, staring down everything you in fear of. Just rap about it, they might care. Fuck the clout, I could tear my heart out right here.
Through the eyes of enticing, you could view what I'm writing. I put in pain for my name, but you ain't do the same. Your favorite rapper sold his soul, we don't vibe the same. I'm in my own lane, gripping the clutch. I put your brains on standby, you was thinking too much. Put bodies in bonfires, put the ash in the Dutch. I'm a grimy Bronx nigga, you won't see me pull up. And if I don't got the blicky on me, I'm beating them up. My life been looking good, shit is really going swell. Niggas tried to rob me, but it ain't go well. Just know that they ain't alive and I'm not up in jail. Nigga tried to spin again and that shit was a fail. Stupid niggas don't get the picture, gave a flash, I was cropping you niggas. Give me the loot, I'm hitting them up, I'm Biggie pocking you niggas. I regulate, I want it all, I'm Warren G and you niggas. Ain't no room at the top, you can't sit with me nigga.
Ready for battle, I'm a soldier. Still in the line of duty, I go way above the quota. Mix that YOLO with that soda, got that force just like I'm Yoda. But it ain't go to my head.
All right, what's up? We're live. We're back, Fame. Look who's back with us.
Hey,
Fame
welcome
Jackson.
to the Podcvst.
Fresh off another trip from Mars to Mars.
word?
sir.
You might
Are you
go-
struggling over there? That clip is cold on your nipple, huh?
Hey,
Turn
yo.
around, turn around.
Hey, yo.
The other side will be the match.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Struggling.
You can clip it on too if that's easier.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do
Clip it
that,
on your
man.
chain. Or you probably won't fuck up your chain.
No, I ain't about. I got you. Don't worry about it. I had it right, but
Yeah.
it's just I
Try not to like rub on it too much as we're chilling here.
I got you.
Yeah, you'll be good though. But yeah, we're back. We're excited about that, of course.
That was fun.
And we got some very dope guests tonight. The Chess Clan,
Sir.
Clockwise,
Let's go.
iFlow. What's up?
Peace,
Welcome.
peace. What's the deal?
So
Been waiting to do
Chapo and iFlow.
What'd you say?
What did
Chavo?
you say?
Clockwise,
Clockwise and Chapo.
iFlow.
iFlow. Okay.
Wow.
iFlow. And
Chapo.
There's no Chapo.
This what we doing.
Chapo.
Clockwise. You're confusing me now.
Clockwise
Mm-hmm.
and something I.
iFlow.
iFlow.
And-
Clockwise, iFlow.
And then also Capo.
Capo? Who's Capo?
Yeah, and then the
Yeah,
Chess
no-
Clan.
Ain't no
There's the
capo.
Chess Clan.
We don't have a capo.
Okay.
I'm just fucking around.
I'm easily got y'all.
Yeah, you gullible.
Nah, but we met at the testing lab, and then we kept running
I'm a
into
great
each other.
actress, too.
Over and over again.
And
believe you.
so, you know, we had to do this tonight. We just made a dope song. You're going to hear that at the end.
Word
Excited
up.
about that. Hopefully many more to come after that one.
Please.
But mostly we're excited to get to know you guys. You know, we've you know, had small talk a few times. and
Right.
everything like that,
No
but,
doubt.
and Fame's never met you. So,
Word.
I'm
First-
excited about your
Yeah.
name. It's Chess Clan.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, the last clans from New York, what was their names?
Wu-Tang Clan?
Stop playing. Wu-Tang.
Exactly. You know, I knew y'all
Nah,
knew,
you gotta
know
come
what I'm
on, man.
saying?
You got come on now.
Y'all
Come
knew,
on.
I knew. Like, don't do
Come on,
me.
come on. Come on.
I knew it. But yeah, so this is, I haven't heard this in a while. It's like, you know, when Lil Wayne came out and he was a Martian and shit like that.
Yeah.
And now people see me, they're like, oh shit, okay, that Martian vibe. It's been so long, you know? So it's so refreshing to hear a clan. So now tell me about, other than the Ku Klux.
That's a bad one.
Yeah.
Why you look?
No, because he agreed, like, it's, yeah, like, he was agreeing with me, but then
Okay,
I had,
okay.
like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, I was
He was being a
instigating.
good
I was
sport.
instigating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, turn your mic upside down there.
Yeah. there you
Perfect.
go.
Yeah. Like the
Other way,
blue
keep
side
going.
up. The
Oh, blue side up.
Yeah.
You're
Boom.
all right.
Yeah,
I'm
they pick up
going.
kind of everything too, but
No doubt.
Word.
Just to
Yeah.
make sure. You know,
yeah, just, you know,
Yeah,
try to
yeah,
get
make-
you right.
make it
man,
crispy,
you know?
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we want it
Word.
crispy as possible.
Got to.
For sure.
So tell me about you. Tell me about yourselves. First of all, I want to know you guys, like, as a group. So I'm gonna ask you, we're gonna ask you, like, as a group, and then I actually want to know you individually.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
Okay, so tell me when you started.
As a group, we started late 2020, early 2021 officially.
Yeah, that surprised me about you guys that you like have been, because like when I first saw you perform, I was like, these guys seem like they've been like rapping together forever, you know, 13 years or something like that, you know. But yeah, just fairly recent. I mean, I guess it's almost 2023 now, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, like, what do you think contributed to you guys having such good chemistry so fast?
We're friends in real time. We're brothers in
life.
real time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So we have an understanding.
Facts.
It gets to the point where we say the same things as Jinx all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying knock on wood and all of that.
You have a
like,
game like
we finish each other's sentences because he's my brother. Like we really rock, we really talk. So
yeah.
the
That's what
chemistry.
it look like.
We
No
can't.
lie.
I've
Yo.
never heard that so much in my life than like the
Y'all
last
look
year.
like.
For real.
Since we started
think?
making music together, people say that all the
I
time.
mean, you both have dreads and a beard.
No, it's not the beard, but
But-
look at the jawbones of the beard. It's like kind of square, but not
Yeah.
too square. You know what I'm saying?
Kinda.
Like
Yo,
that.
you know, you
I
get
don't
into,
know, though.
you get into the intricacies now. You feel me?
Yeah, I can
so
see
like,
it.
so
I'm
like, not
detailed.
talk that talk.
I don't,
Talk that talk.
but
Very
it's-
detailed. You're a man. You're not looking at him like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Facts,
I'm
facts,
checking
facts.
out y'all's eyes, y'all structure. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing the little things you wouldn't check for on a guy. You know
Hold
what
on,
I'm
wait,
saying?
hold on.
Like,
She looking at you like that.
She
You know
looking
what
at
I'm
me.
saying?
I mean, yo, I
You
mean,
know, I'm not looking at him. You looking at him like that?
yeah.
Look away,
The
look
both of
away,
y'all
look
like
away.
that, yeah.
No,
look
That's
away.
how I
You feel
can
me?
tell y'all look
I'm looking back. I'm looking back. It's okay though.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe one of these guys is gonna finally be the one to take the trophy home.
You
a
know,
lot of men coming up
in
here.
all honesty,
Eastside
man.
Sheesh.
I'm so focused.
All these other guys,
man.
you know, taking their shots. The Queens. Just
I'm
like-
so focused, man. I believe about like everyone thinks it's me. I just be chilling. Like I'm just a good boy. My brother here, he's a good boy too. But the ladies love Clockwise,
Niggas
man.
that say that shit
You know
are
what I'm
the
saying?
worst. A good boy.
I see what
Good
you're
boy.
doing.
What do you mean by what do you mean by
going
good
on.
boy? Like,
Thank you.
I just be chilling.
like he
I'm
behaves himself.
focused.
He's a virgin.
Like I said, no, I'm not a virgin. I
What
just
about
be-
no? You said he's a good boy.
He's not. I don't
I'm
know.
a
If,
gen-
I'm not gonna speak on what he
What
does.
I
I
would
don't
say
know.
is I'm a gentleman. I'm a gentleman.
That's it.
So
We
no
chilling.
comment on the virginity.
Yeah, no comment. I plead the fifth. You heard?
All right.
Yeah.
I don't have
Usually
any
no
kids.
comment means that it's true. I feel like that means.
Yeah,
it's
me
confirmed.
too.
Oh, that means I'm a virgin.
You don't want to confirm it, but it is true.
I don't have any kids.
Don't call me. Don't
I
call
don't,
me.
I don't have
say-
any children. So
You're a virgin. That's amazing. How old are you?
Yo, I'm 30. For me, I made it 3 decades, yo.
Wow,
I'm
bro.
getting
it's time
Ain't
for a
nothing
new
going
movie.
on, you
It's
feel
time for a
me?
new movie.
word. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find the right one to make the movie with. You heard?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Yeah. But I'm taking my
Congratulations.
time. There's no rush. You
Do
feel
you
me?
practice like because you want to be ready? You know, after all that build up.
No doubt. I mean, I can't go in there looking crazy, bro. Like, I gotta make sure. You feel me? Y'all got like the the
I
ball
like
mirror.
this.
Make sure.
Oh wow, it's a mirror.
Just to
Nice.
make
I was
sure
thinking like a
shit.
dummy or something like that, but
No. You know what I'm saying?
Since we're
Gotta
on
see how
that
it go.
topic,
Nah,
right? Since we're
Let's
already
go
on
there.
that
We here.
topic,
We here.
you know
We
what I'm
here.
saying?
Yo,
So,
we
hold
getting
up.
deep early. Let's get it. Let's
Yeah,
get it. I'm
so,
fucking around with it too.
I've never met a virgin in my life. You know, like
what about Adam Lou?
Blue Adams.
That man gave.
You're
Yo,
right.
let me
Okay.
me homie then, man. So
Yeah, I gotta.
he understands,
tapped in.
bro.
Actually,
Okay, this is
shout out
the
to
second
homie. I want to
time.
tap in
Adam's
with
also
bro.
unconfirmed. He's also unconfirmed.
We gotta tap in with
It's
bro.
unconfirmed, yeah. We just assume he's a virgin because he's Asian.
No,
That's why.
Don't say
That's not.
My man got very so fast. He's like, don't associate
We
me
are
with
a
that.
package here, Dallas. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's
This is
a
why
we
you got
thing.
fired the first time. I understand, Dallas.
Deadass, yo.
I get it. I get
I'm
it.
not trying to get canceled.
Yo, you see how ready he got from you saying that? Don't tie me. He's like, don't tie me with any of that.
No, he's
It
tied
happens
in.
fast these days, dude. You
tied
get your
in,
head
you
cut
know.
off.
Hey.
Easy.
You know?
It's not a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? I assume that he said it.
Whoa.
He didn't say it.
He didn't say it exactly. So
I'm so lost right now.
exactly, right? So if he didn't say that he was a virgin, right? That
Yeah.
means his friends are assuming he's a virgin, and I'm assuming he's a virgin. But why would we assume that this one person is a virgin?
Yo,
If it's not
Are you guys
because
familiar with Adam Lou?
all right.
I follow him. He actually followed back. So like,
Okay.
we like each
Yeah.
other's posts. We need to tap in.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
So Adam,
he's
if
got
you're
a
watching this,
very
bro-
low budget podcast.
yes,
I'm trying to.
I
Hey,
hate
let's
that.
get
I
on
hate
y'all
that.
can
too.
help
I'm
him
telling
out.
you.
Go on to his show, show him
Hey,
love, and
don't
help him
disrespect.
out.
Hey,
Yo,
look,
listen.
he's up and coming.
I match energy. You
Adam
heard?
Lou,
Like,
let's
Adam
tap
Lou.
in, bro.
Adam
Test
Lou.
plan. We trying to fuck
You're
with
a
you,
virgin
bro.
like me, bro. Let's do that, bro. Come on, son.
He might not be a virgin.
Y'all can
That's
have like a
the-
Virgins Anonymous
yo,
club.
That's
Adam,
the
just
difference between y'all
hold
two.
on. Was it Kimmer?
This one.
Whichever way
Yeah,
you want
Adam
to
Lou.
look.
Let's tap in, bro.
Is you a fucking virgin or is he fucking not? You heard? Cause I'm the only one out here, son.
He's the only one of his kind.
I'm
Of
the
his
last of a
kind.
dying breed, yo. 3 decades in.
I'm not a virgin. I just don't be out here having sex. You know, I'm focused right now.
You
So,
tried it, not for you.
It's, you know what it is? It's that you have to have good energy. I can't just be out here having sex with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But you do have sex. You go
Straight
on
up.
dates.
No, I haven't had
What's
sex.
with you holy people?
It's not that I'm holy. I'm
There's
just
nothing wrong with
careful.
holy. I love holy.
I'm not holy.
God body,
I'm
you
just
heard?
careful. Exactly. God
God
body, but I'm
body,
careful. I can't just be putting. I can't be putting my thing in everything.
Oh, for bro.
So I'm
It may not
and I'm
belong there.
focused. And I'm focused.
It may not.
So you know, and I believe in energy. So like, if your energy's not right, I just can't. You
So
don't
you're pretty
even.
picky.
So you're,
Very much
you're
so. Very
obviously
much so.
single. You're pretty picky. You watch what you eat.
Yes, I
Right.
do.
So that's
In
good.
all
doubt.
aspects.
Yeah,
No
and
doubt,
you seem
no
like
doubt.
it. You're very careful. So with you, because I know everybody, like, without having sex, stress builds up, whether you realize it or not. Humans need
I've been
sex.
retaining. You
No,
heard?
no. that's not what I'm asking.
Yo.
November's over, bro.
Let me ask you this, and it's about to get cold.
Yo, 12 years, yo. You feel me? I mean, 12 months. 12 months, 12 months, yo.
So
I mean, 30 years, 30 years. 30 years.
Do you at least Palmer?
The Pamela.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I gotta get it in somehow. You feel me?
Big
That's it.
fact.
You got stress relief, at least, like you were saying, fam. You're the stress relief, right?
Yeah, and that he's stressing. Yeah, as long as he's.
You gotta relieve it. You heard? You gotta
as long
relieve
as
it.
he's releasing, because he will be the most meanest person on earth if he wasn't laying it out somehow.
Right.
That's real spill. Like just like when I'm hungry. Like when I'm hungry, I'm hangry. I'm not just hungry and shit. Like I was gonna be like hangry here.
Did you get any of the famous pudding?
Speaking of, right?
I offered you pudding.
Let's speaking of, you see this? Yo, zoom, like, you see this shit? How the fuck you gonna bring banana? Is that banana pudding?
Yeah.
How you gonna bring banana pudding and don't ask a brother for some banana pudding?
The first thing is she brought mac and cheese. It was like a dinner. It was a side, and she had a side dessert. And she didn't think but it's okay.
You know what though? I forgot that she's OCD, so now that I touched it, she's probably not gonna eat it. So
The way don't grab your head like that, cause I feel like he's right. He's right.
He didn't put his finger on it.
No, I kept it outside.
But it was like
I touched your spoon though. So now when you touch your spoon,
you're an ass. He didn't touch it, but he was gonna fuck with you. He was gonna fuck with you.
My head, cause he touched it outside, right? You touched it like this.
Now she's about to be asking. Go back and watch the camera.
I didn't touch any pudding. I wouldn't do that. That'd be disgusting.
Yeah, I licked it real quick.
And then I was like, oh, that was good. You got some more?
It's gonna be like a behind the scenes clip, like, yo. You know what I mean?
She's gonna be dumping it in the trash later.
Yo.
So let me ask you this, right? When was your last real or serious situationship?
Situationship.
Where sex was involved.
Wow. It's been a little while, man. I've been out of a relationship. This is crazy. I'm over here. Oof, you gotta think about what you're saying before you. That's why you got the media train. You know what I'm saying? You got the media train coming up here. See? Nah, but there was a special woman in my life, someone I care very deeply about. She and we broke up 2 years ago, but that's what that was. As far as sex, like I said, I just been chilling. You know what I'm saying? I just been chilling. That's it. I just been chilling with sex. You know what I mean? I just been focused on this music and life. You know what I mean? That's it.
That's dope. That's really, really dope.
My last situationship. It's been a little while. It's been a little while.
Damn, y'all need to get back out there.
Look,
I
almost feel bad.
Album's out now. You guys can
put it like this.
That's what I'm saying. The clarity, there's some clarity, but we got more work to do too. At the same time,
it's not that it's not available.
Of course.
I'm a particular brother. I won't speak for my brother in this case. I'm a particular brother. You know, I'm focused. So, and you ain't about to come around and knock me off my focus. That's where I'm at.
Think every female is about
no.
focus.
Of course not. Because the right woman will help you build your focus. But what I'm saying is I don't have that within my hindsight necessarily, or within my grasp the way I want, or the woman I want don't want me because I'm not where I want to be yet, or whatever the case is. There's different situations, you know what I'm saying? But as far as someone locking in and really having a situationship, I'm not about to just rock with anybody. So I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? And if I want somebody and they don't want me, it's because I'm not where I need to be yet. And that's understandable. That's valid. I want to have kids and all that. Yeah.
That's nice. That's really nice.
But I'm chilling, But it takes one phone call changes everything. But, Yeah.
You
just got to be chill.
That's dope.
Wesley, will you shut that speaker off underneath there?
Oh, yeah.
Turn it off.
Which,
I did see you guys' franchise freestyle.
That shit was crazy.
I like the duo thing. It's really dope.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, right. How they in and out each other. And
What's the clips? The brothers.
The clips. Yeah, you said it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you
what
go.
are their individual names? They're
Malice
twins.
and Pusha T.
Pusha T. Yeah.
Malice, no malice.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Either or.
Either
yeah.
or. You can
Yeah. So y'all give me that vibe too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and it's nice.
Dawson
Thank
Effects
you.
too.
Thank
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Did you? Those effects might have been like that first track though. That Illuminati beat might have like, extracted that energy out.
Yeah.
Make you like feel like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I mean, you guys both have dreads too, and that's probably why like I started to think about DOS effects also. But no, the sound like the
I
high
think
touch
Last
sound.
Days would
dog.
like you guys.
Last Days.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I be yo,
Their
listen,
style of music,
Yeah.
right?
yo, legend in the beam. You know what I'm saying?
You
Respect.
know Last.
I'm
Know who he
I'm
is.
very familiar with his music.
Nice.
Like, you know what I mean?
Nice.
You gotta study what's going on. So it's like, yo, like he's one of those. You feel me?
Yeah, he's
one of
the man.
those.
Respect.
Yeah, I always respect his pen and shit. Like I set it up type shit. You know what I mean? Like,
That's dope.
yeah,
We're gonna specifically show him this clip.
word.
That'd be fire.
Fire.
Let's get it going.
Fire.
Well, let's just put we trying to push mass forward, man. So,
Literally.
however, we trying to unite. There's an old narrative that Boston and the city, we don't work with each other, but
Which
I
is
think that this,
absolutely true.
I think this generation's killing that though. I think like our age group.
Yeah.
I think like I don't want to ask you your age, but I'm 28. You know what I'm saying? So I would.
26 is
You know what I'm saying? All right, boom. So I feel like around our age group, we're killing that narrative. Like,
I think it's increasing a lot. Yeah.
yeah, like what? Because it
Keep
wasn't.
it
Engineering.
Don't get it twisted. It was. It is still a real thing, but there's a lot of commodity now amongst the state. You know what I'm saying? And specifically between Boston and Brockton right now, which has never been a thing.
Crazy.
That's never been
That's
a thing.
like- it's mind
it's
blowing.
never
To
been
this
a
day-
thing. You know what I'm saying? So, word up.
From,
Where
like,
you guys
yo,
from?
I'm from Brockton. I'm from the 5. Yeah.
I'm from Boston, but like I'm also from Brockton, so it's
When you
like
say Boston, we are.
Dorchester. Absolutely. You know that. You know
Yeah,
that.
you know,
Dark
you know.
side. You know that.
Shout out Common
You know
Square
that.
too. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Y'all ready?
Stop playing. 150.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My
No,
fan
you know
from.
what
I
I'm
was there
saying?
for like
No.
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Boston, dog.
Word
But
up.
like that, I would have never imagined seeing this shit in testing lab. You know what I'm saying? I would have never imagined seeing this shit happen. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But I've been in the scene for a minute. You know what I mean? Like on radio. You know what I'm saying? I had radio show and shit. And shout out to the museum. Like we started around the same time. You know what I mean? And just seeing like the camaraderie, like iFlow mentioned,
Yeah.
is it speaks to where it's going to go. You feel me? It's like regardless of any of that ego and that other shit, it don't matter. Like what matters is like the productivity, the results.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And results are being had. That's like they just had their 24th or 25th 24th testing lab last night. You know what I mean? So a lot of artists, they're using that as a launch pad, and on the real, like they looked out in that way too.
The testing lab is dope, man. You guys are like usually there. Seems like, or at least the last few. I've seen.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we tend to show a man show face.
What are some of the artists like maybe last night or some other ones that stand out in your mind that you remember? Chiz Capo went crazy.
Yeah, I reached out to Chiz Capo just to let him know, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're nice. I look forward to your project dropping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man.
Yeah.
Now go ahead, cause I'm trying.
Oh no,
to think
that was the end of my shit.
I would say I forgot Dom.com, the dude who he had the background dancers.
Oh, that was crazy.
Oh,
he was
man.
there. The night we went,
That was out of the fucking
the night we
world,
went,
yo. Like,
there was this other cat who had like he had like a dance. I don't remember his name, but he was like from like I'll say like maybe like testing lab like 1920 or something. He was like a couple months ago, but homie had like his own dance. So I would say aside from that, you know, I can't say people really stand out to me because a lot of people are, and this is just my honest opinion, and people can feel however they want to feel about it. But I feel like a lot of people are so focused on trying to sound like what they like versus sounding like themselves that a lot of people don't stand out to me at the testing lab.
Yeah.
And I respect what the testing lab is doing because y'all already know what's up. I rock with y'all a long way, so this is not me downplaying the testing lab. I want people need to come. There's dope artists. Actually, I'm lying. There's one more. Izzy, my man Izzy. He's fired. D'Angelo type cat. My man Izzy. He's fired too. But beyond that,
okay.
yeah. But beyond
Yeah.
that, like there are very few people who have their own unique sound, who are going out.
Gotti Too Hardy too.
You know what I'm saying? Like Gotti Too Hardy. You know what I mean? There's very few people.
Yeah.
Because now we're bringing those people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Not Izzy, like Gotti Too Hardy, Jay Gas. Like we're bringing people out to the testing lab so people can see that there's variety and not just the condensed version of what is already out. So, but that's what a lot of mass is. A lot of mass is what they're doing is trying to sound like everybody else. Like y'all said it last night. There was this one cat. No disrespect, if you do watch this, he trying to sound like Uzi. And I respect homie's heart and
his
hustle,
heart is big,
but
man. Word.
your sound is not yours. It doesn't belong to you. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't belong to you. Okay.
A lot of that.
Where do you feel like the line is between like being like using your influences and just copying something?
If you pull up any of Chess Clan's music, you can put it next to any of our influences, individual or collective influences, and as much as we love them, it won't sound the same.
Period.
Facts.
I like that.
Facts.
Whereas I could pull up Lil Uzi's music, Trippie Redd's music, certain people's music, and I'm gonna pull up some mass artists, and it's going to sound very, very similar. And that's where it's like, I'm not with that.
Like even the question itself is like it's foreign because of like originality is all we know type shit. Like authenticity is key. You know, in my opinion, in this music shit, even if it's not what we do, it's like, do what you do authentically.
Exactly.
Like, bring your life into what the fuck you're doing. Like, why are you, you know what I mean? Like, it's like sort of like, it's like shape-shifting.
Individualism is a big thing. It's
I think it's just easier to, ride the wave and ride what's trending. And that's going to get you there a little quicker, a little faster. Than for you to actually come up with a sound or continuously practice a certain way that you say things and actually master that way.
Right.
So
exactly.
it is your style.
Right.
That takes a long time. That's like a singer, trying to perfect their vocals. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It takes time. Beyonce wasn't as good as she is now.
No, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
So it takes so much time for you to just build into who you are. It's just so much easier to go on TV and you like that artist and you're gonna mimic their last single. You feel me? It's so much easier. You can get that done in 2 seconds. You feel me?
But they're not gonna last. That's the thing. They're not gonna last. Like, okay, like Designer sounded like Future, right?
And he died out.
Fast, because
Future's
Future's that
now.
he don't
Yes.
Future don't have to do anything. All he has to do is drop and it's over. Like he literally does, like he could promote, he could not promote.
And that's
Future's
a really
drops,
great example.
he got it.
That's
like,
one of the best examples because like Future does not need to do much. Future went
he's done so
MIA,
much. He went crazy.
And he let these little niggas have their time.
Yeah.
He let them have
his
time.
clones.
And then he came back like it was nothing. Like you niggas ain't.
And that's why, you know what? It used to make me mad when people said that Young Thug sounded like Lil Wayne. I thought I used to get mad.
Similar, but not.
I don't, and even then, like, if he, maybe I could hear an influence, but like people used to say, he sounds exactly like, and I used to get mad because, like, first of all, no, he doesn't. To me, this is my opinion, but Young Thug is what everyone sounds like now. Now everyone's trying to sound like Thug. And Thug has his own sound. Lil Wayne has his own sound.
Lil Wayne
Like,
started
he started it. He gave it that
though.
with the
You
crazy
feel me?
pants. Just I remember when he had that.
Remember when everybody was dabbing when they were performing?
Yeah.
Like you watch a performance of like, at one point, just everybody was doing that same shit. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
Migos. That's
You know what I
Migos.
mean?
Migos flow.
Bong.
That's
You
Migos
feel me?
flow.
Yeah.
But it's like, all right, now this is what I would say to artists who's looking for that originality, or like they're like, how do I be original after I was already doing this? Like, you know what I mean? Shape-shifting. Yo, tap in with the voices around you, like you know what I mean? Like we get inspired off of the randomest shit. You know what I mean? It could be like a random person going up the street and their voice is just distinct and they say something that hits you a certain way. Like, yo, what if that was on the track? You know what I mean? Like you are a mere reflection of what's around you, so why don't you internalize it?
And spend time with yourself.
Spend time with yourself.
People aren't. That's a lot of what it is too.
And a lot of Bostonians think because they say, on Dead Dogs and they verses, that means that's a Boston sound. Nigga, sit your fucking little ass down, because that is not a fucking sound, and that doesn't actually mean you're from Boston either.
Yeah, no.
Okay? So it's an actual tone, an actual sound.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, you hear...
Oh my God, you saying that just fucked me up, because if that's the case, I don't even hear Boston.
You hear Boston in Last Days.
Yep.
You hear there's
Like,
a couple
no,
of artists
like
that I can
a
tell
couple,
you right now
but like,
that sound Boston.
More in the aspect of like what we're talking about. If that's the case, like, then we don't hear Boston. Like with these little, like the little niggas you're talking about, not like nigga like a nigga like me, clockwise. Even though bro's from Brockton, but you know what I'm saying, like me, a Maystar, a Grimy Gert, Avenue. You know what I'm saying? Like there's different niggas you Boston.
Like you hear them
Grimy
South,
Gert
like
is
South
nice,
End.
but you put Mayor Star in the same category as all of you guys. I've never met this guy, number one. Let me just clarify that. But I obviously know enough to because I've seen his music, heard his music, and you talking about the young kid that paints his nails and stuff.
I don't think I don't. Okay, watch this. I'm not sure if that's what my brother's into.
I don't know about
but if
that,
that's what my brother's into, that's what my brother's into. Y'all talk about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I just want to make sure.
he has that
jewel on his
Yeah.
hand
Okay,
or
so
whatever,
that's
right?
the same person that we're talking about. Unless I missed something, I honestly would not put him in that same category.
Have you listened to his music?
I've heard one or two songs.
That's not enough.
He's been
Okay.
He's been cooking.
That's not enough.
What do you mean by category? Like
Just
the
last
style
night,
or like the
I
level?
think this.
he's been cooking.
Because like when you hit each, we're
gotta
talking,
tap in.
and what we're talking about, right?
Gotta tap
We're
in.
talking about here in Boston. And I
the
say
Boston sound.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Boston
Boston,
sound.
like
Okay,
Boston,
it's original. It's
This is like a
original.
very important topic,
Okay.
bro.
like
Cool.
you know what I'm
Sensitive
saying.
topic too, yo.
And I would love to get that kid in here, but I think he thinks he's a superstar. I'm gonna beat his ass. I don't know him. Once again, I do not know him, but I think I'm gonna put hands on him when I see him.
Oh
because
my
The
God,
thing is,
son.
I DM'd him to come to the show because I invited him to the show. And hold on, let me just backtrack. What the fuck this nigga said to me? If he said anything, right?
Yo.
Oh. I think he said, that's an honor or some shit. Nigga, I need a fucking answer. You gonna come or not? Dates
Isn't
and
that an
everything.
No, that
look,
sounds
but
like
you
an
know
answer.
what?
I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
not an
Like,
answer.
That would be an honor.
Did he
No,
say
he
it would
didn't say-
it would be an honor or
Was there a
like it's an
follow-up or
honor?
There was
so
no-
after he said that, what'd you say?
I'm like, okay. I think usually I said I will.
So you gotta check the receipts.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I think I said.
Yeah,
should
check
I-
your bus, check
I
the
was like,
receipts. Because
Yo,
I'm one of those people.
You can't even say
talk to
thing.
me.
You can't even say
I said,
thing.
yeah, I
You
like
know how I
that.
am, bro. You know how I am,
Say
bro.
thing.
You
Yo,
gotta
I like that.
you
Yo,
gotta,
if you-
because I'm
Yo,
someone,
it's
when you
receipt.
say something,
It's
you have to say
receipt.
it. Check the receipt.
You gotta be in receipt mode.
It's
yo.
black and white.
I got it. I got
The
receipts
receipt-
right
the
here.
Yo, the
But nonetheless,
receipt.
and this is an
Oh,
important.
the receipt from the gym.
Oh,
you went. Oh, you went.
I was
Let's go.
right. I
Okay.
was right. That's your means, but I was
I just want to know
right.
what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's
Yeah.
happening. I don't
Right.
even know what's going on.
So I said, hope it's well. And I put my little, alien face. I said, I'd love to get you onto the Podcvst. Please let me know if interested. I'll send info. Number love. Hashtag love. That's what I meant.
Right.
Okay.
And he only green-hearted.
Number love.
Yeah, I said number love. Yeah.
So he liked it but didn't say anything?
I gave him more credit than that. I thought he responded.
Hey, yo, watch this, and you got. Listen.
I
first
got
of all,
that, of
that's,
course.
that's-
I don't lie.
That's his. That's his interaction with you. Like me, it wouldn't have been the same. But this is something I want to talk about in general, not about bro in particular, but in general. I think that's something that needs to be touched upon. The means of communication and like professionalism. Like if you're not interested in something, say you're not interested. If you're not fucking with it, say you're not fucking with it. Like people don't do that, and it's like people then want to be transactional in your face and shit. Like you'll leave me, and I'll use me. You'll leave me on scene. I'll look in the camera so y'all can clip this and all of that. You'll leave me on scene, but then want to see me in person and dap me up. I'm at the point. I don't even really want to fake it no more. Like, and if I can't adjust it with you in person, if I can't call you out on it, and you can't be accountable, then like let's keep it distant. Let's keep it distant because like we're too grown. Life is too short. Shit happens every fucking day. Like if either we set it up in the calendar or we don't. It's cool.
Yeah.
That's how
You know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
about
Like-
it. And
like-
it's cool, like, you don't want to
Time,
come
date,
onto the
place.
show. It's cool, like,
Time,
and
date,
this is not
location.
just towards May stop. I think he's a really, really dope
My man
kid
May Star.
or whatever.
Shout
But
out,
this
bro,
goes
man,
to
shit.
everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you're not, like you said, if you're not out of courtesy, niggas is not asking you for nothing. We're all in the same space. You're not no bigger, no better than nobody.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. Don't matter how the fuck you seen yourself or where you've been, what stages you've been in, bitch. Niggas still got access to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
therefore,
On both sides.
you're not no better or bigger than nobody. So it's out of courtesy. I'm a podcast host. I hit you up. And I don't hit you up on some artist shit because I'm a rap artist first. You feel what I'm saying? I hit you up on a podcast.
I listen to your music. I didn't even know you did music. That's crazy.
I actually saw your video.
Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah.
I know your name,
yeah.
but I didn't know you did music. I know you from. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta tap in.
Yeah.
I gotta tap in.
I literally
So
saw it.
I
like,
just think
earlier.
it's common courtesy
that was
for
dope.
for the industry, for that culture. You know what I'm saying? Because we're trying to put on for the culture. You feel what I'm saying? So if to me it's just kind of disrespectful in a sense. But then again, there's no hard feelings. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't finna be mad. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Well,
get it.
I'll be solid with you though, right? Like the way I'll be looking at it, right, is if you see like something that you don't agree with, you know what I'm saying, just embody the difference. You know what I mean? Be like the difference.
Be the change you
Be
want
the
to
change
see.
you want to see. Like no, in that cliche, it's not even cliche. That's the real shit. Just like we all agree. There's business communication 101. The workshops would be great out here. You feel me? You know, we follow you out here.
I got y'all.
And
I got you.
and even me, like I would think my business acumen is like, you know what I mean? But nah, I'm in a place where I could sit down and still learn something brand new about some like basic shit that I can apply and shit. So like in my opinion, like I do hear a lot of conversations about how everyone feel about the scene and shit, and how people deal with each other and all that. And the way I look at it is like, yo, it is a lot of noise on the real. If the noise is not gonna do shit. Like if you do it for, just be like, yo, like I would never be that person or just like, you know what I mean, green heart. You know what I mean? All right, boom. So like noted.
Courtesy,
you know what I mean?
I'm a Martian and the
I don't want to
green
bring it
shit,
back to that,
he
but
was
it's
the
like,
green hearts.
Okay.
yeah.
And
But
nonetheless, it's just the point that stands.
be the difference. Just be the difference.
Yeah, and I think
real.
also like sometimes with stuff like that where like somebody maybe like just likes it and moves on and doesn't write a response, like it's not always malicious. Like there's, I think pretty often maybe he liked it and then a fucking notification popped up and he tapped on that and then got distracted.
Word,
and completely forgot to ever come back.
See, but nah, I'm not
You
gonna
like it
lie.
too, but it's
I
like-
don't. I can't. And this is where I'll be honest. I can't even excuse that because depending on. Shoot, I'm so sorry.
okay.
Depending on what you got, depending on what you're doing and what field you're in, and it really shouldn't matter because if it's something you're passionate about, like
Tried
okay,
it, though. It's okay.
no, not like that. Because I understand his point, but. In this case, I'm just not gonna, and that's again, this is not about my bro. It's not about the
In
whole.
general.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's
yeah.
just like, I can't because like, okay, you read it, so that means either you didn't read it, because if I'm reaching out to you, like if you reach out to me, Dallas, right, and you're like, yo, I flow, bro, I want you to come on my show, right? Even me reading that, I'm an artist. That's exposure for me. That's love. That's content. However, we want to break it down. We can. That's an opportunity, right?
Yeah, but some people might not see it as an opportunity. They might see
Okay,
it as
and
like,
if that's the case,
beneath
yo,
me or whatever,
right?
you
And
know?
if that's the case, yo, this is where it's like, yo, you gotta be, and you gotta be. Let's be grown. Let's talk. It's not for me, bro. I appreciate the offer.
thank you.
It's not
fuck
for
like
me.
that passive
I'm not
shit.
interested. And that's what it is. A lot of people are passive and like.
You can hear a lot from what was never said.
Never said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like,
It's the
like
truth, yo.
we checking temperatures like in real time. Like that's because like I don't have time. Like dog, I don't have time to just sit here and figure out ifs and I don't like ifs and maybes. He know like this is my bro. He knows how I am. Like, and I'm like this. I can't. I don't. Even with him.
It's definitive.
Even with
you
him.
gotta speak in definitive.
Like
yo.
seriously, like I don't.
Yeah.
It has to be concrete because again, I understand. Okay, give me a second to figure it out. I can respect that.
Yeah.
I can respect that because you're computing, you're calculating, you're trying to calibrate and make sure everything is everything cool. Versus, we'll see, or I'll think about it, or I'll let you know, or might. That all that's whack, bro. All that's weak. That means you're not even really thinking about. You're not taking your time to think about what's going on, see whether or not it works for you or it doesn't work for you, and then plan it. You see how I move with you, like yo, bro. let's lock in a date. Yo, we both, we grown man shit. We both pulled out our phones and our calendars and locked in a date.
Yeah.
That was it. It was that simple. Then I was like, yo, bro, actually, after we locked in the date, I was like, yo, we don't have the address. He sent me the address. it was that time.
Simple as that.
Okay, what, because we had the time and place. We said 7 o'clock, December 7th. All right, cool. 7/7, which is fire.
That's my favorite number, by the way.
Wait, what'd you say?
My favorite number is 7.
All right, we're gonna talk after this.
But it's crazy because that was it. Like we did,
that's my life
that's
path,
all.
man.
And if more people would just take the time to understand that, I think a lot more growth, opportunities, support, just a lot more would happen for our state and in general. Because it's not limited to our state. I'm sure other states go through the same shit. But I'm speaking from where I'm at and what I deal with and what's within arm's reach of me.
I feel like are getting increasingly flaky.
Oh,
you know? Like lateness is just rampant. You know. And like text messaging and so, like what we're talking about right now. Yeah. You know, I feel like it's increasing. And people just I don't know if there's too many
what do you think that contributes to though? You know what I'm saying?
Like what contributes to that or
what contributes to on the flakiness?
Mostly cell phones. Like I think like because like back in the day, right? If you were going to meet somebody, like before we had phones,
you couldn't be
an hour late.
Couldn't do that shit.
You had to be
right on time. They're not gonna wait around, right? Exactly. But if you have a phone, you can be like, "Yo, I'm on my way. I'm almost
Something
there.
happened, I'll be there."
And you're waiting around for an hour once they finally show up. You know, but like.
That's a good point, though, man.
That was real.
But can I say this real quick?
We got the home phones. You feel me? Like only some has had the car phone and shit. Like yo, I'm on my way. I mean, I'm gonna be there in like, yo, that's some gang. Yo, shout out to my uncle. Yo, he had one.
Oh, that's sick.
Let me say something though, right? Yeah. So there was another artist, and I'm not gonna say their name or whatever, but there was another artist, a female artist that I had hit up a while back to come on to the show or whatever.
Yep.
And again, I can't really remember if they responded or they left it on red, but I think they left it on red or whatever. So me and this person ended up having a show in New York together or whatever. You was there. You came to New York.
Oh yeah. Now I'm wondering who the hell is.
Yeah. So then when I seen the person, it was just like, oh my God, you're Fame Jackson, right? I'm like, yeah. I was like so stunned and shook, and I'm just like, what?
Is there like a guilty conscience? You get that energy?
I don't know what it is. I must be honest with you. Not a lot of people fuck with Fame. Okay, so it could be that thing where it's like my girl don't like her or my friend don't fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? It could be one of those, you know. And I mean, that's on you. That's for you to sleep with at night. But I'm a businesswoman at the end of the day, and I feel like I'm always doing my job, you know. So regardless if your friend like me or not, you don't like me or not, I'm gonna still hit you up, see what's up. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So I was just so shocked that this person was just so, you know, happy to see me. I don't know how genuine it was, but I was just like, I didn't know if I should be happy back because I'm remembering that time when you motherfucking left me on red. Right. You know, or maybe the person didn't remember, you know, but it's just so mind blowing to me. Like, don't see me in person and have that energy because I'm gonna be standoffish
Same
because
shit you were talking
I don't know how to react to it.
I would be solid. Yo, social media be lining some shit up, yo. That didn't exist. You feel me? Like sometimes social media can send the wrong message sometimes. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like no response.
Right.
Sends the wrong message at like almost like I would say half of the time at least. So you know what I mean?
They for me, do it?
I'd even like when it comes to shit like this, yo, I'd be solid. I don't want to hold on to that shit on my shoulder. I got enough shit. You know what I mean? Like if that's how you're gonna move, that's you. You feel me? That's just it. And it's like, but when in person, like I see you and the interaction's not aligning with how I was before. Yeah. Like say like if like shit, we all fuck up. So if I fuck up, I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna say the first thing that come out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Yo,
you're fuck up.
I fucked up, yo. You know what I'm saying? My fault. I wasn't mindful of your time. You know what I mean? I like, how can I make this right in my mind? You know what I mean? Or say it out loud, whatever. At least I'm showing you that I'm aware. Yeah. I know how you feel.
Trying to pretend
you feel me? And then we could build from there instead of like on some passive like. You know what I mean? Like,
we live in the era of false pride, though. Because what's gonna happen is not everybody understands that.
That's real shit.
You see what I'm saying?
That's real
Like
shit.
you see how you do that?
Yeah.
Like we were saying, not
Yeah.
everyone's willing to be that accountable.
Yeah.
And that's where
Or
it's like,
self-accountable.
okay.
Yeah.
Like for me, I think that my biggest issue with that is don't insult my intelligence. And that's one of my that's probably my biggest pet peeve. Like
We
because,
along with that, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't
like,
gonna lie, dog.
like,
That's that shit.
Because like
Come
at the end of
on.
the day, you can
Don't
sit
play
here
with-
and say
stop
whatever.
playing with me.
Don't tell me you. Life happens. You get caught up, right? But like I said earlier, it depends, especially if it's business. If it's personal, I guess it's slightly more room. And to me, I don't even give you more room because we're really cool in real time. I take it just as personal as I would a business transaction. But you know, it's like if this is what you're passionate about or what you're interested in, if we share a similar interest, whether or not you want to move forward, let me know whether or not it works for you. And again, liking it is not letting me know anything. Liking like you hearting my message doesn't do shit for me. Doesn't tell me how you feel about what I said to you just now.
That should be ask a question.
Yeah.
It's like,
Especially
every time I see it, it's like scene.
Even if
All
I-
you see is scene.
even if I
It just seems like we go like that.
exactly,
Scene.
and even then,
That's
like
it.
even if I say something, like even if
Yeah.
I have something to say, like if it's not like something where I don't need a response, because not everything warrants a response. That's fine.
Yeah.
But it's more like, okay, I'm saying something to you. This requires a response because of what I'm saying. Don't like my shit. Don't thumbs my shit up or heart it or whatever emoji you
I
want
like
to use.
and also reply. That's cool.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
That's
definitely.
cool. But just give me that. You don't even have to like the shit. Reply. I don't care about the reaction.
I like
that's
the
where,
I like the reaction.
and that's
Like,
cool.
I-
But
yeah,
but
I
you know
like that
what?
message.
But
Respond
Yeah.
to.
but it's just I'm 28,
I hate
right?
phones so fucking
I'm 28.
much. I
I'm
wish
from
I'd
the
have known.
era
My
of no
fault.
phones. Now you good. I remember when we didn't always use cell phones.
phones,
You know
dog.
what I'm saying? So
It just
those
makes it
old
so-
school principles are with me. But like,
Yeah.
that's just what it is, dog.
You
but
know what I
like,
mean?
They're incredibly addictive, man.
yo, they are.
The worst thing is when I see, like, if I'm hanging out in a room and like instead of people interacting, everybody's just like.
Yeah, I'm good.
Son,
I stay out those rooms now.
like-
I stay out those rooms now.
I don't
Nah,
know if
for real.
you ever been fam. You ever been to Brockton for like a bashment? You know, like a basement party type shit. Never.
No, I don't think I've ever partied in Brockton.
Oh, you messed up. But yo, there was like an era, like, you know what I'm saying? The bashments was like nobody was on their fucking phone because no one had a fucking phone. You know what I mean? Or they had a flip phone, like
Like
Yeah.
the
You
house
know what I mean? Yo,
parties, yeah.
like, but then you would see as time progressed that, you know what I mean? I got this. Well, no. Before the Sidekick, it was like the Razor. Yeah, I got the Razor. I got the Boost Mobile. I got the Sidekick.
Couldn't tell me shit.
I'm on AIM now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And slowly but surely you just see people disengage. You feel me? So it's like, yo, even, you know what I mean? Like my little cousin, like he's always on his phone and shit. I'm like, dog, just get off your phone, bro. We talking. We're having a family dinner. Like when we put our phones away and just really like soak in the energy. But a lot of people don't even know how to do that.
It's becoming like the normal
shit
behavior,
crazy.
kind of like,
It's a
we're
social
gonna chill, we're all
experiment,
just
yo.
gonna sit here and scroll together. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not with
I ain't
that.
with
I stay
that.
out those rooms now.
And that's why I'm a virgin. You feel me? Like all these,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? All them
That is
all them dates and shit. Like, you know what I
That
mean?
is
I'm like, I'm trying to have a call. I'm trying to get to know you, and you're like, yeah. All right, the date. We done. here.
Yo,
We done
I'm at
here.
the point, yo, like I'm not interested like in talking on the phone or texting anymore.
So you rather pull up to a shorty's crib.
Like if we're
Pick her
gonna
up,
talk,
go out.
if we're gonna like regardless, like I don't feel like texting and talk. Like if I especially texting, I don't really like texting. If I text you because I'm at work, if I text you it's because I'm at work. Or I'm at something like this where I can't even really be on my joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't like texting because I hate waiting for a response. I'd rather just call you real quick. Okay, bye. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather do that. Or if we have plans, I'll see you when we pull up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm talking to you on the phone for hours, it's because you're mad far or we just can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm talking to you for mad long. And it's really not too many people I can talk to for that long on the phone.
Yeah.
Texting, though, it's just like, that's drawn out.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
we
I'd
could
rather
talk.
not.
We could talk on the phone.
Yeah.
We be talking at work and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Like,
saying? Word, but like in general, like it's just too much, bro.
Sure.
Like I'd rather see you in real time. That's what matters. I don't if I have
The
to
real
be if
life
I feel
is
like I
really
have
where
to
it
be
starts, man.
on my
Yeah.
phone, I don't want to be in that room anymore. Like I'm at that point in my life, I don't have time for those types of energies and vibes. That's corny. That means I can't enjoy you.
I think people change though because if you can go out with a person. To me, if I'm getting to know somebody, honestly, I don't want to see them. You know, I kind of want to talk on the phone.
Oh yeah, you have this weird rule, right?
Yeah, we
What?
have to. I like you calling me and texting me and seeing, like, because that show me a vibration of who you are. Not we have this 1 or 2 dates and then we have sex and then it's just like, or sex is not even involved. We have the 3rd date and now I'm seeing like a different side of you. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to me that's a waste of my time and energy that I
think that's unescapable. That's like unavoidable
I would
type
go
shit.
the other way around.
In my opinion, it's like people show face like with time. You know what I'm saying? It's like like on the phone and through text. It's like you get an idea. But it's like you gotta experience. In my opinion, you gotta experience that in real time. You seen like the verbal and non-verbal communication. Do you make eye contact when you're having a conversation? Like, you know
I
what I'm
want
saying?
you
There's
to
certain
call me
shit
for
that
like.
you can't.
This is how I work. Okay, for like 2 weeks, I'll come out with you after like a week or 2 of phone conversations, and that doesn't just mean text. That means FaceTiming, because I want to see your face, like when you just wake up, or when you're about to go to sleep, or in the middle of the day.
See, I'm not mad at that. Like that's
shit
not
like that.
bad.
But
I want to FaceTime and I want regular phone calls for 2 weeks.
that's before you even hang out.
Yes, at least for 2 weeks. That's what I want.
I wouldn't even know if I
Because
like you yet enough to sit there for 2 weeks.
I don't like you at all to go sit down and have dinner with you.
But how
I
do you
don't
know
like
we
you
haven't
at
had
all
dinner yet?
because I don't know you.
What's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Oh,
I don't
that
know
is-
you.
that
I don't know a
explains
single
lot.
thing about you. I'm not going to
Yes,
take
yes,
that
yes,
risk and go waste my time. It takes a while for me to get dressed. It takes a while for me to press out my wig.
Probably getting a free dinner though.
I don't give a fuck. I could pay for our dinner. How about that? You know what I'm saying? It's
You like
my
to pay for
time.
this?
It's my time. Yeah, if it's worth it. I don't give a fuck. I'll pay for a dinner because you know why? I'll pay for dinner.
First date.
Because you're gonna be getting at the end of the night.
What if it was first date?
He's giving up the drawers at the end of the night.
No. If I honestly, if the date,
he gotta drop the drawers.
Yeah,
He
you
gotta
like
get us
you-
rules, right?
Yeah.
He
If
gotta
I
eat.
like you,
He ate, so
I'm
he gotta
going-
eat.
no. If I like you,
It's like, oh, you a monk,
I'm gonna
huh?
let you pay for the dinner. If I like you, I'm gonna let you pay for the dinner. But if I
crazy.
don't like you and I'm not feeling the vibe, I'm gonna pay
That's
for my
valid.
cut.
That's
Or
valid.
I'ma
That's
just
valid.
be
That's
like,
valid.
I'm gonna just pay for the entire dinner and keep it pushing
Nah,
because
that's
I know
crazy.
when you call me or text me, I'm just gonna tell you like, bro, I ain't
That's
feeling you.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if I really like a guy, I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna be kind of submissive, and I want him to lead. You know what I'm saying? So I want him to pay for the dinner. You feel what I'm saying? But that's why I want to get to know you. And 2 weeks is not a fucking long time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna waste my money because I went to dinner with you, and I don't want you calling me, so I'm just gonna pay for my dinner and go.
I don't think
that's a waste of money for me. You know what I'm saying? I invite me to dinner. You invited me
I
to
think
dinner.
I don't think that's horrible, but this is my thing. Like, you have those 2 weeks. Like, after those 2 weeks, if I don't see you, I'm losing interest.
No, we could go out
Yeah,
after 2 weeks.
like, because I don't like, and that's just, and that's because
You just can't meet me today and want to take me out tomorrow.
and that's valid. Like, I understand, like, if it does work differently.
I respect your science.
But I
That's
do understand,
scientific.
like, because, like, you know what? Let me see, like, before I even kick it with you, are we, like, compatible enough to kick it? Like, are we going to sit here and enjoy, are the conversations that we have in person, are they going to be what it seems like over the phone versus, okay, I saw you yesterday, I see you tomorrow, and we don't have shit to talk about, and I didn't know that. That's valid. I'm not mad at that. But you don't, like, with a nigga like me, you don't have that much time. Like, unless, no, those 2 weeks are fine.
Yo, that was a moment.
Like, those 2 weeks are
That's
fine.
enough time.
That's cool.
enough
But after that, I lose
Put that,
interest.
yo.
I lose interest. Like, because, like, I have friends who I can do that with, like homegirls. Like, we don't fuck, we don't get it popping. We're cool. I don't really see them. That's cool, because I know y'all, I've known y'all for years or whatever. We cool. That's not where the interest is. But if we're talking about an interest, we're talking about, like, nah, shorty, you got 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, I'm talking to you, seeing me, my dreads rough in the morning. You watching me brush my teeth. I'm hearing all of that.
Hell yeah.
After that, if
Hell
you're
yeah.
if you're still
Taking a leak on the phone,
I don't
you
know.
know?
Exactly.
If you're
Why
still
you taking a shit? Call me. I want to
If
hear
you're
what.
Oh my god.
yeah, and that's cool.
That's
if you're
real
still,
sick.
because that builds comfort, that builds trust. I get it.
Yeah.
If you're still like thinking about it or doing anything, I'm I'm going.
No, I fuck with that.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Is this if you met already in person and you give the number up?
Yeah,
something
so
like that.
If I met you at a grocery store down the street or something, I'm not going out with you next day or 2 days later.
Okay.
Or like
what
if you're
about
interviewing,
online?
like if you're interviewing them.
What about meeting online, right? Because like if you meet somebody online, you still want to wait 2 weeks of talking on the phone all the time and shit before you ever see them in person?
That's more of a reason why I would want a whole month of talking to you, especially if I met you online.
But because, see, my thing there though is that like meeting somebody in person is so much different than over the phone and all that. Like, there's so many things.
People are crazy.
Yo, y'all be dating on
like that when you
y'all be doing that
life.
online dating shit. Like,
I've done it plenty, yeah.
I mean, I've met guys on, I don't know, online is like Instagram, Facebook. Is that's
no, like
tagged,
like Tinder
No, I've
and all
never
that.
Tagged and shit like that.
Black people meet. You know what I'm saying? Like.
POS. Oh, back.
That's a throwback.
One time my ex pissed me off and I wanted to do the lesbian websites, but I'm like, you know what? Fuck these niggas. I'm going gay.
Yo, there's a lot of those out there.
Yeah, I feel like that's like it's
But
like a common phase.
Nah, but I was just pissed off. I was just pissed off at that time.
You know how many times I've heard that? Like, you pissing me off. I'm about to fuck with it. Like, okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna go get it.
Go ahead, yo.
You try it, it's not the same.
Yeah, I guess we getting the call back.
It's not what I thought it was.
She said, what they say? What they on the commercial? Not the same when you're hungry. You need a Snickers bar. You understand?
Word. Word.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
So the Boston Sound thing, like you said, is one of your favorite topics clockwise. So like, what do you, if there is one right now, what do you think it is? Or what do you start to hear emerging?
I'll be solid with you. I can't speak for the Boston Sound.
Yeah.
I can speak for the Brockton.
This is Brockton. I mean,
Like-
when I
like-
say
When
Boston,
he says
I'll be real with
Boston,
you.
I kind of mean like
Mass.
Boston,
Okay.
Mass.
Yeah.
No, we in a
Mass.
place we could like we
You're
gotta
not-
specify that now.
No,
you know,
you're not.
we
You're
in
not
that
gonna
space.
go to New York or
What
LA
you mean?
or
Like
Atlanta
Lowell's
and
getting
be
it
like,
lit right now. Like you
I
going
think I
like.
don't.
You're not gonna say
I feel like it's all
Boston.
part of the same music.
But
scene.
then what happens is
Okay.
not because you're right.
Everybody's going
Because
around
you're
performing
right.
at the same
But
place.
then what
Yeah.
happens
Yeah.
is
So there's
Nah.
there's real roots in this culture
But that's
that
the-
we're
that's-
on the heel end of and shit. But like, you know, like I think of I gotta have it like at OG, like Guru, and you know, for me personally, and that's my bias. You feel me? But it's like, but at the end of the day, like they're hip hop though, and they're from Massachusetts.
Yeah,
they
but
created a
that's
sound that
different than
other
my
artists that
question, I think,
like
bro.
they were like, all right, let me get in that vein too type shit.
Yeah.
So they and find their own lane within that vein.
Yeah.
You saying? So I think that shit like what we're doing.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's what mass sounds like to me.
Right.
Like I hear like a Millie's. I hear I like that sounds like mass.
Okay.
Millie's,
I
though,
hear-
Millie's, I feel like is pretty different. Like, cause his beats typically and stuff are much more modern than
Yeah, for sure.
Because you
For
guys
sure,
are
for
more
sure,
like
for
the
sure.
classic end of hip hop, right?
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Not to say that you don't have a modern
Oh, no
sound, but you
doubt.
know what I'm saying, like.
Yeah, they, you know, the switch ups too, you know, but it's like, you know, for the most part.
So what is it that's like common between, you know, stuff like what you guys are doing, or maybe like Feed the Family or Last Days, right? And then what Millie's tends to do.
You say what's common?
Yeah, what is what are the things that make you feel like both of
That's
those
the
are a
sound.
Boston sound?
I
or
would
a Mass
say,
sound?
That's good
to be
question, too.
honest, and this is where I'll just be honest. I don't think our sound is common at all.
Yeah.
Like what we're doing in particularly is not common.
Yeah.
I feel like not that they all sound the same, but they have more of a common, not because they sound current. We're not exactly looking to sound like where we're like what we're living in. We're sounding like this is what we're living in now. This is our sound. It just happens to sound classic. You see what I'm saying? Because we were born in the 90s and raised, but we weren't fully raised in the 90s. So it's a classic sound, but it's modern because it's happening now. It's classically influenced. So no, I get your question.
Yeah.
It's just more like, okay, what's in common? I would say like just pushing mass. But that's the only common denominator. I feel
I
like
mean, like elements of the sound.
Is
though,
it
you
like
know
the
what I mean?
I don't
Nah,
think
for
that's
me,
what I'm saying.
what I was gonna say
Maybe
was like
sometimes,
it's the
okay,
energy. The energy
when-
behind is like the
when-
delivery.
Like Feed the
the
Family,
way-
Clark D and them, when they work with Devo, like there's like, okay, Devo's a common denominator for like Feed the Family and Chess Clan. I would say that. But as far as like a Millie's and Chess Clan, the demeanor, the Bostonian exterior, the Bostonian interior, the we from Boston. But beyond that, there's different because his life was different than my life. Like I'm not rapping about the same things.
Yeah.
And Millie's, he's been consistent with how he's been rapping. So I'm not like, but he's also around some of the greatest to ever do it. So his how he's approaching it now is different. It's a bird's eye view.
Yeah.
How he's approaching his music now.
It's like from a watchtower.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's like how he's scoping it out. He has a different battery in his back. He's able to see things with a different laser vision than we are right now because we're not there yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so I would say it's not so common, but that's what makes Maz dope. Is because you have all these dopes. You have all these different sounds like that don't sound like.
I feel like
the most.
My apologies, bro,
Yeah.
because I feel like that question, like we have to revisit that, like down the line, because I look at it like, yo, I mean, we in silos, like creatively, in terms of like palette, we're on islands with it. Yeah. So it's like I haven't really seen how it looks for me, like how it looks when it's merged. Like, what does a merge? Like a collective sound, I don't think that's gonna happen, in this time. Yeah. Based on just the direction where like everyone is going on their path and their lane and their focus is like tailor made to it could be like an influence of an artist or the market that they're looking to hit. You feel me? Yeah. Or if it's coming from your soul. If it's what I mean, there's different whys. Yeah. That now entering the market in Boston. So it's like will there ever be like a genuine "this is us"? Yeah. Like even other cities like New York doesn't sound like New York, for example. There's New Yorkers who still put on for New York the way that
New York drill is a super defined sound.
Boom. Okay. Right. Okay. That's good. That's a fair assessment.
And that brings back to what we were saying earlier when Fame was like, okay, when you proposed the initial question, what does Boston sound like? Like if you asked what a Maz sound like, I think like that's a different question. So that's because New York, right? We know that now. But like, because New York is New York. You're not asking what's Brooklyn sound like, what's Buffalo sound like. Brooklyn and Buffalo sound crazy different right now. Buffalo got the boom bap and the real hip hop, smash right now. Yeah. Whereas Brooklyn and them, they're on the drill shit. Yeah. Heavy. Brooklyn, Bronx. That's what they're on right now. Sturdy. You know what I'm saying? Like they're getting sturdy. So, but we're not asking. Okay, what does Brooklyn sound like? What does Buffalo sound like? We asking what does New York sound like? You know what I'm saying?
Well, when I think of New York City, I think of NYC, boroughs, and then I would separate that from Buffalo.
Yeah, because geographically it's mad far. Buffalo's upstate. That's a whole different. Yeah. But like when we talk in New York. It's just everything's thrown out there. Yeah. For Maz, because we're such a small state or small market, however, music market, like and because of the divisiveness in a state, we always do that. What does Brockton sound like? What does Boston sound like? What does Lynn sound like? What does Lobo sound like?
Distinguish. Like I don't think there is. Like if you're from Malden, Lynn, Brockton, and then you claim it to be this is a Lynn sound or a Brockton sound. Even fucking Bobby Brown didn't get big and say, I'm from... He said he's from Boston. Yeah. There was a couple of times that he specified his neighborhood, Roxbury, but it was always Boston. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the generality of it. So when we do ask, like, what's a Boston sound? We're not asking for your hood sound. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's not from our perspective. It's from the rest of the world.
The world's
perspective.
Exactly.
You're not going to go to L.A. and be like, I'm from Brockton. Niggas don't give a fuck. They want to hear that you're from Boston, Mass, period.
And it boils down to what you sound like. You feel me? Like it starts with what you sound like. Some artists are propped up. You know what I mean? Like, talent is, you know what I mean? It may not be the most important aspect, you feel me, of what they're doing. Yeah. But, like, if you are, like, a talented person, like, in your original, like, the production and everything, and you're getting that acclaim, you're getting that you know what I mean, that spotlight, then you're being looked to as like an ambassador for wherever you're from, in a sense. You feel me? Like but innately, from the people who is from where you're from too. So there's that pressure of like, yo, you have to represent where you're from as best as possible. So how do you do that? You try to create, like, and this is a dope pocket because it's like, you know what I mean? I can speak for me, you know what I mean? But like within Chess Clan, I asked myself that question, like, all right, so how does Brockton want me to represent Brockton? You know what I mean? Like what? So the best way I do it is just, you know what I mean, the shit that is nostalgia for me. You know what I mean? And I extract that in my pen, and you hear it, and you may know the reference, you may not, but it's specific to where it's at. Yeah. So if you go there, you know what's up. You know what I mean?
But how often are people or outsiders going to Brockton, visitors or sightseers or foreigners?
I mean, it ain't no tourist attraction, but you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
That's a good point. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. So you're only making music for your neighborhood.
But
you're
that's
only
why
making that sound, and only your neighborhood's going to hear that sound. That's why it's important to think a little broader instead of your neighborhood.
Yeah, we talk about this all the time.
You want to think a little broader.
You talk to me about this all the time.
I want to make a sound for Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
I'm saying mass. I'm not even limited. That's what I'm saying. Like mass. Like forget. That's what I'm saying. Like mass. Mass is not just Boston. And yes, Boston is the heart of Mass. Period. There's no. I'll look in the camera and say that. Dog. Like no word question, to me. Like that's it. But we have to stop like limiting that. Like Boston is the main source, but it's not the only source. So it's like dog Mass because then it opens it up.
Name, because you want to say Boston. You want to say Massachusetts instead of Boston.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes down to hip hop music, unlike hip hop rap music, unlike New York, where all of the boroughs are very in tune with hip hop rap.
I'm ready because what's your question?
Massachusetts, on the other hand, isn't. Boston solely is, and Boston is included. Brockton, Roxbury, all those little surrounding little towns. If you go outside,
go ahead, say that again. Okay, I want you to go ahead. Just say that one more time.
So if you go outside of, let's say Chicopee. Mass.
Chicopee's the border.
Right?
Chicopee,
Mass, right? If you say Gloucester, Mass.
That was cute. Like, when you say Chicopee.
No, I'm being very
Chicopee, yo.
I'm being very honest because you cannot say Mass when it comes to rap hip hop. Okay? Because Massachusetts,
but Boston, Lowell is not Boston. Shout out my nigga Ernest, shout out my nigga Block Boy. There's some real spitters out in Lowell. Shout out Lynn. Shout out Estee Nack, Al Davino.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What's connected with all those people? They either once lived in Boston.
No.
Let me finish. They either once lived in Boston or they have connections where they could do the back and forth thing because the noise is not out there for it.
Yo, like there's been a point where there's been a point.
I'll use Davino and Estee Nack. They don't even really they've been like I'll say Davino has been more in the tune with the city like Boston now, but them brothers have always navigated and worked out of Lynn, and they're on like they fucking with Griselda. You see what I'm saying? So it's not like it's not like mass hip hop is limited to
people from those little places doesn't make it. That's what I'm trying to.
It's kind of just a semantics thing, really. It's just the wording that people use.
Yeah,
we all essentially mean the same thing.
Yeah.
Like because again, it's really about the macro level of like the music that's coming out of this area.
Yeah.
And trying to make a national and global impact with that. So
and there's more of that traffic coming from this
so people point back and talk about
Central Boston.
It's more likely that people are going to point back and say that music is from Boston.
Yeah, of course. Because that's valid.
Like, you never get somebody talks about the state. It's always a city that people reference, right? So like, if people are coming out of Lowell, like they're still going to sort of be going through Boston to get to the rest of the country, most likely, right? Like that's where the big shows are going to be.
And I guarantee you, coming from Lowell, you're not going to go to Texas and say, oh, yeah, I'm from Lowell, Mass. You're not.
Nah, how you
That's
start?
something
Yeah, that's
you're
what
not
you
gonna
said.
do.
All right, I'm gonna give a shout out to Van Buren because and now it's like some hometown shit. You feel me? I gotta bring to the forefront. I'm gonna use my perspective. It's a small ass.
Is that your
Okay,
logo?
the small ass market. Nah, this is Sheeps and Wolves. Shout out to my brother X. You already
Shout
know,
out
moving
X,
purpose.
Sheeps and
You know what I'm
Wolves.
saying? Y'all ready?
Know your pack.
Know your pack too. But yeah, like you know what I mean. I rap hard. Like I blood, pain, whatever. I went through it all in the 5. You feel me? And so I could say this, like, you know what I mean. I give a shout out to VB because they're in the industry. You know what I mean? Like they're industry standard now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Everywhere they go, they're letting niggas know where they from. They're letting niggas know we're from Brockton. We're not from Boston. We're not from, you know what I mean? Like, we're not claiming the
Lucas,
red
same thing.
the hot spots. You feel me? Boston's a hot spot. That, like, when you say Brockton, I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, someone from outside is at first they're gonna be like, where the fuck is that? Yeah. But at the end of the day,
y'all trying to put y'all little town on the map. I get it.
No. Hold up
How
though.
far does that get you? Like,
No, hold up though. At the end of the day though, like, think about it. It's a brand. So it's about how you rep it, how you representing the brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
VB, they're like 50 deep. No matter where the fuck they at. You know what I mean? If you follow their movement, you see that. So then they're like, damn, where all these niggas from? All these Zoe niggas, where they from? They're from Brockton. They're not saying Boston. Like for a long period of time, it wasn't always like that, where people didn't feel prideful of like where they from. But it's like it's not even about being prideful where you're from. Be prideful about who the fuck you are.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you go where you know what I mean. Like, I'm telling you, I'm from Brockton. You gonna feel me though. You gonna feel my energy and shit.
but what's different from a Brockton nigga from a Boston nigga?
I leave it up. I leave it up to the people to decide. I can't even.
It's love though.
In general, no, there's no hate, there's no negative shit.
Nah.
But niggas go through the same shit. Everybody is somehow hood affiliated, somehow go through the struggle.
But that right there that's the difference. That's like literally right. Just what you said right is difference.
It speaks to who you are.
Like Boston, like it's like you being in the hood in Boston is not you being in the hood in Brockton. That's two different environments.
Two different codes. Two different codes. Yeah, there's different circumstances, different.
It's not the same street. It's not the same people. It's literally you have to acknowledge that everybody has their own flavor. I understand. Like, yes, that's love. That's universal though. Like, a lot of us go through the same shit. That's black people. That's people in general.
What differentiate a Brockton nigga from a Bostonian nigga? That's what I want to know.
I'll be solid with you. It's subjective though. Like I could give you an answer to that, and it like you would give me a whole different answer. If like cause since you're asking the question, you don't have the answer to it, right? But if you was to like
the clothes,
find your own answer,
I'm about to say how niggas dress.
I'm sorry. But nah, like at the end of the day, like it boils down to who you are. I'm not even worried about the next nigga in this context. I'm focusing on who I am. You could pick me up and drop me anywhere and shit. Like you know what I mean? All right, let me reverse your years by like 29. Now you're 1 year old, and now you're gonna grow up in Boston. All right. At the end of the day, you're not gonna give a fuck about me if I didn't make you give a fuck. You feel me? Like about me.
Yeah.
But like I'm in New York with it now. I'm making people give a fuck about me, and I'm from Boston. I let them know I'm from Boston. So that's what they're familiar with. You feel me? So it's like, yo, same thing with Brockton, nigga. Like if you meet someone from Brockton or anywhere for that matter, like, and they tell you where they from, like, and they entice you like that. Yeah. Where it's like, yo, nah, their flavor's different. Like, I need to go see what's up with it. Like, maybe I need to go to Gino's and eat some Haitian food out there. Like, you know, just to feel, you know what I mean? Like, what is it on the day to day for y'all? You know what I mean?
Haitian?
I'm Haitian.
Okay. What are you? What's your nationality?
I'm a black man.
Black ass nigga.
Yeah.
Well, I'm more blacker than you because I'm African. I'm straight African. So
Look,
I'm
look,
more nigger.
I'm trying to find my tribe, yo. I'm not doing 23andMe. I'm not doing Ancestry.com.
What are we doing?
But I want to find my tribe.
What does that make? How does that make? Well, hold on. No.
That makes me more nigger. It makes me the more original.
All right, where in Africa? Where in Africa you from?
I'm Liberian. Western Africa.
Dang, like. I wish I knew where my people from Africa was from. I'm trying. Look, if y'all know anybody out there, y'all know. I don't want to use 23andMe or Ancestry.com. Y'all can help me trace my tribe. Let me know. You know what I'm saying?
Be difficult without the DNA.
I'm just saying though.
Start with the DNA first.
We've done that, but we don't trust it because
what they say. What they say.
I'm trying to tell you. Look, I don't trust what they do because they be taking all. It wasn't me. It was my mother. She did it.
Like a database.
They be taking all stuff. Some people take people's things and do inappropriate things with them.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Could be cloning you, yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
or certain people could be preserving their own.
They grew a sheep in an artificial.
You read between the lines, you know.
That's why I'm not saying too much. I'm gonna leave that. If you know,
you guys believe like in the industry how they like they clone people or whatever, like, or...
I haven't heard that one yet.
I have heard that, because they try to say that about, a lot of times they try to say that about rappers when they get locked up. Like, a lot of times rappers come out, they try to say that, because they'll come out...
That's a fire question. I might not answer it, but that's a fire question. I ain't gonna lie.
They say about that, about Gucci and Kodak. I don't think they're doing it. I don't think they're doing it yet in the industry, at least not in the industry. Somewhere in the world is happening, or they're planning it. It's not too far away. Would you want to be cloned though?
Would you want to be cloned?
Hell, y'all could be in two places at the same time. If I'm able to communicate with the other clone,
how would you make it like as old as you are now, though?
The clone?
Yeah.
It won't be.
Well, when you die, the clone is for when you die.
But the clone has to be like born and grow.
Yeah.
So it's
the brain.
It's born into like how you call those things like where
a coffin.
No.
Wait, what?
You did this. You did this.
Yeah.
I was thinking of
some type of artificial womb, or one of those things they have in the NICU, like for the premature babies.
Yeah, you know how
like a chamber,
exactly.
a hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah. So clones are put in there. So I believe
they're frozen. In the hyperbolic time chamber.
They're frozen, and it's
why would they freeze?
On some like Walt Disney? On some Walt Disney?
It grows in the absence.
How do they grow it fast? Like it's fast enough to catch up
to the brain speed of where you are.
Because that's just
if you need a clone of you now,
works,
you need to have a clone and then wait 26 years.
No, because if you clone me at this age, right? So if you clone me at this age, so you put me away. This is a fire
fucking podcast, by the way. We talking about cloning this shit. I just had to, you know what I mean?
You put me away in the freeze thing, right? So let's just say 60 years later, I die. That means when I die, that's dead. But then I could be woken up at 26.
That's dead.
No.
At
That's
26
not how
years
clones work.
old.
That's not how clones work.
At 26
That's not
years
gonna be
old,
you.
60 years later.
That's not going to be you.
I must still be 26 years old.
It's not a copy of you now.
It's not you.
Oh, how it
A
works.
clone is, look, so you see Dallas? Imagine right now, I mixed this and this, and boom, a new Dallas was here, right? That's like a clone. It's not him, like, it's not his mind. He's literally going to be starting from fresh. Like, it's Dallas, how he looks.
Like Gemini Man.
But it would be a baby.
But it's a baby. He's a grown, he has a beard and everything. But this is someone who was just conceived.
So you guys are living at the same time, you and the clone? Y'all are living at the same time?
But he's not the same mental age as Dallas.
Obviously,
Hold on.
They're not the same physical age.
Yo, you got a clone?
Yeah, dude. It was born 3 weeks ago.
You had a baby 3 weeks ago?
I had a clone made. It was a surrogate mother, and
hold on, did you have a baby, or you just...
No, I already have kids, but I wanted a clone for myself. Like you said, so now when I really start to get elderly, I'll have a fresh 20-year-old. Then I can just take my mind and put it in that body, right?
That's some crazy
shit. And then be good to go.
I mean,
like you were saying.
Yeah. Oh, I thought a clone...
But what I'm saying is the clone is not a Xerox copy of you now.
Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Because I don't want to So if you make a baby Dallas right now, so that baby dies. So God forbid you die in the next like 10 years, right?
Yeah.
So that baby's only gonna be 10 years old.
Correct.
So now Dallas is 10 again.
I'm in a 10-year-old. I would have my mind put in a 10-year-old's body.
So your grown ass mind put in a 10-year-old body.
Yep.
How no? Hell fuck no. I don't think that's how it works. No, I don't want that. I want to be 26 with the same mindset frozen. Like when you freeze something, you take it out.
The same mindset?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought cloning was. That's what I want cloning to be.
Yeah, okay.
You got it.
So that way when I die 60 years, I
So,
can be waking back
They
up
got different
at
plans.
26.
There's different plans available. They got the Walt Disney. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want. You feel me?
You need the singularity fame.
What's that one?
That's when we merge with computers, basically. It's like the point in time when that happens. It hasn't happened yet, right?
Nah, it's low key like we on the brinks type
We're
shit.
getting pretty close.
Yeah, we right there.
At that point, right, we'll be able to take your consciousness and put it into a computer so that you can just kind of live forever or live in a virtual reality. So you could say, like, take my 26-year-old self,
Crazy shit.
save that,
Imagine that.
and
yo.
then when I die, put me in, like, wake that up and put it in.
Yo, your mind is an SD card, nigga.
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit, yo.
Elon's about to start wearing the Neuralink.
I can't.
You heard of that? It's like this thing that like attaches to your brain and allows you to do things with it.
Yeah, that's the
Like
shit.
you can
Yeah.
like communicate with people and shit.
Without talking.
Yeah.
If someone hacked into that.
That's
shit,
a
though.
movie.
Oh really?
Or what if someone did? Like,
Oh,
wouldn't you
Jesus.
just be fucked?
And there's hackers,
Oh,
yeah.
it's gonna open. I'm not
Pretty
fucking with
much.
one of those things.
No,
Too.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't trust none of that shit.
I don't trust that shit either.
I would do like cybernetic legs and shit like that. You know, like what if you could get new legs and you could run as fast as Usain Bolt, dunk a basketball, all that type of shit.
Nah.
No.
Just
So,
your legs.
I just gotta-
Still like there's no organs or anything.
How do you upkeep those legs, yo? You just like you
Go
put
to-
oil in this shit, like you put.
Right.
Yo, let me go to the gas station.
Go
and
to
shit,
Yes,
yo.
right.
Right, you go to the
You gotta go
robotic
to
shop.
Tesla.
You go to the robotic
You
shop,
can't
dude.
go to no regular gas station. You gotta go to Tesla to fuel up your legs.
Recharge.
Yeah, charge them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'll be real.
I have a real
I don't want none
question
of these.
for y'all.
I don't want none of these shit.
If you get an opportunity, because you guys are really nice, y'all are really high. If you get an opportunity, like a lot of these people get these opportunities, as they would say, to like, you know, sacrifice people to get on top. Where is your mindset on Illuminati? Do you think you would sacrifice somebody close?
I try my best, yo. I try to compose myself.
Do you think?
When you said that shit, and I couldn't, yo. I really.
It's funny,
yo.
right? Because
I just can't,
when I
yo.
was
Some people
Talk
hate
earlier.
people in their lives. They hate their little sisters or little brothers. And they're like, yo, that's the one in 2 years. You know, do you have somebody like that in mind?
I don't have.
Yo,
Does it have to be somebody I know?
It has to be somebody you love. No, that's
That's
how it
supposed to be like
works.
a real person
It
that
has
you
to
would
be
be like, I'm
somebody
gonna
you
use
love.
him.
I'll never forget that
Oh,
day.
that's right. That's right. It has to be somebody.
It
You
has
know
to
when you
be
start
somebody
you start
love.
like that, this shit get real. Nah.
It has to be
I'm good,
somebody you
brother.
love. Cause look at Kanye West and his mother. Look at Snoopy and what's his name? And
Who?
Lil Meek Mill. Sorry.
Oh, Meek Mill.
Oh, Lil
Yeah.
Snoop.
Yeah, and Meek Mill. Like it has to be somebody you love.
Man, I ain't with none
Have
of
you-
that shit, man. I ain't
Say
sacrificing that shit.
Yeah.
Word.
You see my ass over here thinking like, shit, is there anybody?
I mean,
Clearly, man, well, hard because that time's coming.
Listen, look.
don't sacrifice me, my
Nah,
nigga.
my nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro, I need you, bro. I can't.
That's how it
I can't
usually
do this
ends
shit
up.
without you. I can't do this shit without
Person's
you.
better than the other, or seems like they're better, or somebody takes that opportunity first. Like
Nah.
it's always the dude.
Compromise is
thing,
good.
You know what I'm
Compromise,
saying?
nah, don't say that. Don't
I'm
count us.
sorry. You already
Nah.
got that eye that be looking at people, so you better keep an eye on him.
You got
You know.
Nah,
you know.
it's more so. Shit, it might be you.
You don't
Oh,
love
wow.
me. You don't give a
I
fuck
do.
about me.
I
You
do
don't
actually.
care about me. You
I
don't
met you
even know
today.
me.
I do.
Don't
I do.
love me.
FJ,
Don't care
it's too
about
late.
me.
It's too late.
She needs 2
Damn.
weeks. She needs. You gotta talk to her for 2 weeks.
You sacrifice her, yo?
Nah. It was.
Come on,
you
that's
know,
what you say? You say you sacrifice?
you're a little older, Dallas.
Yeah.
You remember Love at First Sight. You know how that goes.
Sure.
man.
Yeah, I'm a romantic.
You know what I'm saying? So come on,
Somebody
bro.
remind me to never, ever, ever, ever answer a DM to this nigga.
Just green-hearted. Just green-hearted.
I'm a
Oh
professional.
my gosh, yo. Y'all are crazy.
And
Y'all
then
crazy,
when you come up to me,
man.
speaking to me in person, I'm gonna look at the Illuminati like.
They gonna be like, but y'all don't know each other like that.
No, I'm in love with her.
You pretend you like, you know what I mean? My
That's
nose
it.
itchy, you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Like,
That is hilarious.
Right, but I give you a single.
yeah, you did that twitch?
Give me a signal.
You gave him that shoulder twitch? Like, oh, it's a
She's
dog.
gonna have the previous meeting. She's gonna be on the left side.
On the
right
left
hand,
side.
bro.
On the left
so
side.
when I do this, like that's.
If you see her move to the right,
This
wait,
shit
don't
crazy.
shoot yet. Don't shoot. Just
That shit crazy. No, don't even snoop. Don't even
make
snoop.
it
Just
clean.
snap
Make
the
it
neck.
clean.
Just
I
snap.
don't make it painless.
snap
I
the
don't
neck.
want to make
Yeah,
it quick.
like there's rumors that Diddy killed his kid's mother. He had a lot to do
According,
with
he had
and Tupac.
everybody.
Like he sacrificed his own, I think, mother. Like there's a lot of people that are scared to even talk against him because I guess this dude is so big, you know, that he is like just like the whole empire. They're really deep. That's why you don't see nobody try to. When people beef with Beyonce, if you know this shit, Beyonce. Every female that beefs with Beyonce loses their career.
Listen.
If you know this, right?
Loses what?
They loses their career.
What's her name again?
Don't do it.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Yo, your accent's
I'm good.
different.
Nah.
You have an accent, and I've decided that you have an accent. Like you do. The way you say some things sometimes is beyond me.
I like it though.
accept
Classy.
I think
I
it's cute.
accept it.
Especially
I accept it.
The chickpea. The
Yo,
chickpea
chickle-
really
chickle-
did it. That's
chickle
the
pea.
chickle. The chickle. The
I don't know how you
chickpea.
supposed to say it.
Chickpea.
How did I say it?
Chickpea. Like I said,
Yeah.
Sound like a Pokemon.
get her.
Yeah, for real.
I love it. I love it. Get her.
Yo, damn, you the one. Yo, he chose you, son. Yo, you asked the question that came right back on me.
We to the top. Shout out to fame. Yo, this is for fame. We to the top.
Yo, we to the top. Yo, we famous.
Hell no. Hell no.
We
That
famous
is-
getting all kinds of Jacksons, you know what I'm saying, Benjamins, Franklins. We
You know
good
what I'm
now.
saying?
We good now.
Oh no. I'm sorry I even brought up that question.
Yeah,
it's
you
all right,
did
you know
it to yourself. Just
I
say it.
expect it to be love because I'm probably one of the most hated in Boston. So I didn't expect this. So I'm actually like, I feel
You know what it is?
kind of good. You know,
Because
you
I-
don't sacrifice me.
I don't know. I don't see
I
why.
could have chosen my
I don't see
brother.
why.
You
I'm
could have chose
I have to do more
anybody
research.
in the
brother.
world.
I could have chosen anybody, and I chose
to do more
you.
research, but I don't see why. You know what I mean? The most hated. Maybe you want to be like you.
You know what it is?
Are
She's
you
not
trying to fit
afraid
those
to
shoes of being the
express
most
herself.
hated?
Like, is
Or
she
like,
like playing a heel like wrestling?
No, I feel
yeah,
like
you know
I'm
what I'm saying?
Maybe.
I feel like I'm the Nicki Minaj in the Boston industry. You know what I'm saying? Like all females really.
Are you nice like
really
that?
just
You
because
rap?
Nikki
You
is
rap?
so nice. It's
You-
like you're
oh.
either going to, fuck with her and not compete with her, or you're gonna feel threatened. So a lot of people is either threatened or threatened. And yes, I'm that nice.
All right,
But yeah, I am
yo.
the Nicki
I believe
Minaj
it.
of the motherfucking Boston industry. You know what I'm saying? That's not. I mean, you could put me anywhere next to any of your favorite artists, and there's no shade to anybody out there. I just know I got bars. Period. You feel what I'm saying? My work ethic might not add up to everybody else, but I know I am the Nicki Minaj of Boston, baby.
I respect it, yo. I respect it, yo.
I'm the
I mean, it doesn't equate to most hated,
I'm the
but you know what I'm saying? Like,
top
Word.
flight of the world, Craig.
Yeah.
I am iFlow of Massachusetts, man.
Period.
That's it, man.
Can I ask you
I'm
what happened to your
clockwise,
eye?
man.
Was you born that way?
You know what? You can ask me, and I'm glad that you asked me on a public platform. So that way, whenever we clip this, it can be displayed, because a lot of people ask me that.
Okay.
Hey, watch out for your mic there, bro.
Oh shoot, you're right. My fault.
No.
So I think, first of all, thank you for asking me in a respectful manner.
facts.
I appreciate that.
Facts.
That's what makes me comfortable in answering your question.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to answering your question, yes, I was born this way. I have I have 4 medical conditions with my eye. I can't tell you all the medical terminologies for them. I don't recall. One of them is third nerve palsy. One of them is strabismus. I would need like an ophthalmologist to sit here and tell me. I don't remember all of them.
Those are big words.
Yeah, exactly. But usually when someone has an issue with their eye, they may have 1 or 2 issues. I have 4, so that's very rare. I was studied by German doctors when I was like a year and a half. They came from Germany to come see what was going on with my eye. I had corrective surgery to straighten this eye at a year and a half.
Wow.
The universe, God, said, no, that's not who you are. My eye shifted back to where it is now. That's how real this it is for me. Like that's just who I was meant to be. Yeah, I can see right now I can see clockwise. Yeah. Like I'm looking at I can see y'all
from that corner all the way here.
Yeah, like I can see all of this. I just can't see. It's just not as in depth. Clear. This is more in depth. Like you can't really you could try you try to run up on me on that side. I'm gonna see you and I'm gonna get you gone. But it's more like small things.
We got some things for that.
I can even see bro moving. Like I just can't see him as clear as I see clockwise, and I can't see clockwise as clear as I see y'all right now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like, I guess what is it? Far-sighted or near-sighted? Which one's which?
Nearsighted means you can't it's clear near.
Yeah, and it's
you
like
have
it's like faded far.
Yeah,
nearsighted. You see
so
it far.
I guess I'm nearsighted in this eye. Gotcha. I would say.
Do you get migraines and headaches from looking so broadly? Because it's so. Wide.
No, not really. When I have glasses on, sometimes I get headaches, but I don't really like to wear my glasses often. But yeah, and I mean. That's where iFlow came in. iFlow was not my first rap name. I had a few, but iFlow was just. At the end of the day, my eye doctor told me.
That's unique.
He said to me, thank you. He said, I got old enough, because they would ask me if I wanted to have surgery, as I was growing up. You want to have surgery? And for me, I was always scared, because if you all touch something goes wrong, I might lose the vision I do have, and I just don't want that. Yeah. So at the end of the day, one day he just said to me, he's like, you can have surgery. It'll be cosmetic. It's not really going to impact your life. Mm-hmm. It'll be literally just to change how people see you. Mm-hmm. It won't have any real impact on your day-to-day. Mm-hmm. And in fact, I would have to, you feel what I'm saying? I would have to then make adjustments, because I'm so used to how I've been living my whole life. Having surgery, I now have to start focusing different, operating different, because my eyes are different. They would be different. Yeah. And it was then I decided, I'm like, it's not worth it. Like jobs, people, whoever, women, whatever the case may be, if you can't accept me, you don't deserve me. You know what I'm saying? I'm powerful. I'm God body. You can't really you can deny me. You can deny me. I won't be denied. You see what I'm saying? So that's just one of those things where that's what it is. But long story short, iFlow came one day. It literally just kind of hit me. It just came to me. Like, who are you? What do you do?
You rapping. You got that unique eye.
I flow. It just. Period.
It's all connected. Man.
You know what I'm saying? So that's. So yeah. So to answer your question, that's what happened to my eye. God, the universe made me like this, and us men try to change me. God changed me back. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And I've been anointed in who I am since, and I had to take time to figure that out. To answer your question, but thank you for asking respectfully. And I want niggas to know I will punch you in your face over getting crazy. I don't want to, but please don't make me just don't disrespect me. Don't insult my intelligence. I'm a man first, bro. I'm not a gangster. But if you know me, then you really know who I am in real time. I'm not gonna speak too much on that, but just be respectful. When you ask about my eye, and when you talk to me, when you talk about me, be respectful. Better be respect when you mention me. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
From here on,
I didn't know how to ask you. That was actually one of the first things that I wanted to ask, but it took me this long to figure out my wording. My wordings are fucked up.
No, it's okay.
So I would have probably been one of those. No, you good. I would have probably been one of those you punched in the face, because I didn't think about what the fuck I.
But you know what? It takes it takes people years to ask me sometimes. And I would rather you ask me the first day. Because, like, because when you take years, you've been wondering about it this whole time. You know what I'm saying?
I'm very
like,
patient.
you know what I mean? No, you're very direct. And if you feel like the most hated, I can relate. Because I tell him all the time, a lot of rooms we go in, I know, fuck feeling, I know people don't really like me. They don't receive me the same way they receive him. I'm okay with that shit because I'm direct. I'm not going to waste time. Yeah. I'm the one who, what are we doing right now? Yeah. I hope that wasn't too loud for the mics. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm that person. And because I don't have time to waste, like I was that person who I was overly friendly. I was extra outgoing. Now I'm an omnivore. I'm a centrovert. I'm introverted and extroverted because I don't have time. I know how to be social, but I don't want to be. I don't want to talk. I don't want to have small talk. I don't want to do that. Like, and I'm learning though. In business, you do have to learn how to do that. You have to learn how to rub shoulders with certain people to get certain information. So I am learning how to reacclimate myself in that mindset, in that state, but at the same time, I don't give a fuck. Like, bro, what are we doing? We doing this? Yes, no, all right, cool. See you later. Like,
that's this is the balance right here. Too.
It is
because, like, you know what I mean.
He's with that.
I'm direct
for sure.
I'm diplomatic. No, you're right. Like, yo, I'll be real, and that's something that.
But policy over politics every trip.
Like my thing is
every trip.
My thing is right. I stand for a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So, I don't really give a fuck about a lot of the small shit. You know what I mean? I look beyond that. When I see you, I see your lineage. You feel me? When I see you, I see your ancestry. You know what I mean? I treat everyone with respect because that's the respect that I need to fucking have too. I'm direct about that. You feel me? I'm direct about what my boundaries are, especially in the evolved state that I'm in. It wasn't always like that. You feel me? So like, where. You know what I mean? I'm not really mindful of my boundaries. I'm just trying to be like, I'm just trying to live it up. You know what I mean? We escape our realities and live it up and shit. I want to have a good time, bro. I want everybody to have a good time around me, feel like they are safe, are heard, you know what I mean? Are respected, like honored, like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, I care about shit like that, you feel me? Still do. I'm in an evolved state because when we balance each other out, you feel me? Like towards with a Libra skill, balance. You feel me? Towards Libra skill, balance. So yeah, I'm getting to that place of not giving a fuck. I feel myself getting to that place of not giving a fuck because my time is precious, like everyone else's time is precious. In the same breath. You know what I'm saying? Like I love people.
Yeah. And we need that.
I love people. You feel me? So like, yeah, of course I wanna be able to have those one-on-ones. I'm a one-on-one type of person.
Yeah.
I'm not a one on the group type of person. Like I could host events. I'm hosting in the my spoken words open mic tomorrow, by the way, too.
Nice. Where's that at?
It's gonna be at Revolution to Inspire Empowerment Center in Stoughton Center. Yup. So it's from it's a poetry open mic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Spoken words, poetry spoken. That's my foundation for why, you know what I mean, the pen's my pen.
Okay.
But anyway, in those settings, I know how to make it like I've done it enough where I'm like, yo, I can make this an experience for everybody, for everyone to feel comfortable. Like people who wouldn't go on stage to perform something, they probably have something in the back of their mind, but they're like, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I'll peep that, and I'm gonna tell. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna perform. Like I know you got something. You know what I'm saying? I keep that pressure on you, and I don't even have to know you and shit. Like at the radio, I'm not gonna talk about, you know what I mean, like the behind the scenes, because like people may not know that. It was surprising to me and shit. You know what I'm talking about, right? Just like,
homie, we won't say his name, but when homie took forever. He needed like a couple tries. I
don't want to, you know what I
mean? Yeah, we won't say his name. Because it's love though, you know what I'm saying? But like, homie, he needed a couple goes to get his shit situated. You know what I'm saying? And bro was very encouraging. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and this is why it's definitely a stubborn balance between he and I, because right, I like, and I say this to him, I was that person. Like growing up, that's who I was. You know like I had to figure out there's nothing wrong being that way, but I got impatient with that, and there's different ways of being positive, right? You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know who you are. Be sure. That's where are you doing this or you're not? Like he's willing to open opportunities for people, of all walks of life, like whether they know it or not. I want you to be sure when you come to me. You know what I'm saying? That's just where I'm at in my life. Yeah. I want you to be sure. Not that I don't care, but I'm trying to elevate myself and our people. So by the time you come to me, we need to be on the same page to build. You can't be shaky. Your ladder can't be shaky. Yeah. Or how are we gonna build? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whereas like again, but in the same breath, you do have to, it's good to have that community sense of like, listen, I know you're still figuring it out. Come on, let me help you. Let me walk with me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I innately want to do. Yeah. Not everyone can go.
Not everybody can go.
So like that's like cause like I feel like I went through like a metamorphosis and shit. Like people are still learning. Oh shit! Like this nigga can spit. Like real as we speak type shit right now. And it's funny, but yeah. Like now it's like in the space of like me realizing, like I don't have to be there. I don't have to be a part of this in order for it to be successful. You know what I mean? I'm gonna focus all this energy inwards in the specific things that I told myself I'm gonna fucking do. You feel me? Okay. Chest clean. You feel me? This open mic. Like I'm now it's becoming clear, but before, like it gets scatterbrained when you are willing to do it all for people who would not do the same for you. Yeah. So that's the lesson of life. To be real, be vulnerable. That's what I'm learning. You feel me? Like in my steps. So yeah, like that when you have a big heart, shit like that, they get taken advantage of.
And you have to learn that at different points. Everyone learns that at different points in their lives. I learned that a little earlier on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, at different.
And you may learn. Like, you may learn at that time.
But to apply
then, you might have to learn it again if you didn't learn that lesson already.
It's also always going to be like each person, right? Like, because just because a couple people burn you because you were like when you were really generous with them doesn't mean that you should never be generous.
Yeah, right. No, yeah, right.
It's like,
exactly.
Okay, I know
exactly.
I
have to be calculated. I have to be calculated. I have to be mindful of my time. I have to be mindful of every single second that I'm giving away. Yeah. Is taken away from my family and my future family. You know what I'm saying? I got to think like I'm a father already before I am one. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I'm looking at it. Like, yo, every second that I'm giving away, you know what I mean? Like people do, like I don't like when people do free shit. Like let me do something for you for free.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Like, no, there has to be a clear exchange.
What do you? Yeah.
There has to be an exchange, yo. Like, what are we doing? Yeah. You feel me? Like we acting like we don't have bills to pay. We don't have like mouths to feed. When you do free work, it's like
it's either you're really invested or it's transactional.
You're not even exactly, or you feel like, okay, now I'm entitled to like just do whatever I want and give me the yoke of work. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not smooth, man. Like, yo, ask your price. Yeah, ask your price. Stand on it. Yeah. If they don't agree with, they don't want to do it at that price. It's either you will negotiate or don't. Right. Just leave it be. Leave it where it is. But dog, I'm like, everyone, stop doing free work, yo. If you made beats, how long did it take for you to make that beat? How long did it take for you to pen that verse? You know what I mean? Like you're doing shit you don't have to do for people. Yeah. Okay. Here's my number. Yeah. Fuck out of here.
Yo, this is mad random. I have a question for you, Dallas.
What's up?
And this is because I feel like probably because this question's been thrown at us lately a lot.
Who
are your top 5? What are your music what's your music taste?
Top 5 rappers? Yeah. Like we talked about on franchise report?
Yeah.
Or just our
top 5 I don't know if you've answered on there, I didn't see that episode, so I don't know. If
were you guys there?
For
yeah, we was there.
I didn't hear his top 5.
It's all good. I
was somewhere else that
I'll be honest. I don't go. You see.
I want to know. I just want to know.
Yeah, I want to hear. Like, I don't even know. Like,
So just top 5 rappers.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be in order. I just want to know, like, give me 5. Even
like
if it's not your top 5.
Or just
however you
mainstream.
You can get. I mean, I guess you can get.
We're talking greatest of all time. Right?
Yeah,
of all time. Go.
Of all
who
time.
I think are the greatest.
Or like your greatest. Who are your greatest? Forget what everyone else thinks.
All right, yeah. So
who are your greatest?
I don't really know what order, but I would. I always put Eminem on that list. I would say Jay-Z. Big L is probably my favorite rapper.
Mm-hmm. That's what I remember.
Okay,
That's what I remember.
That. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because no one said that.
And then this is where I start to get stuck. Who else do I really like?
I'm gonna ask you after too. I want to know yours.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know. I really like 50 Cent, but I'm not sure if I'll put him on like my top 5 list of all time. Yeah.
Like, what's your criteria for that though? Like,
like definitely skill is what I'm thinking first.
Mm-hmm.
Just really how deft you are with like wordplay and lyrics, and also making awesome songs, right? Like you can't just be like super technical and making boring shit.
Facts.
Facts. Who else? Who are some of the other names? Like throw out some names. Like there's Tupac. I like him a lot, but I was never crazy. Biggie, I like a lot, but I was never crazy. Nas, I was super into for a long time.
You better have said Nas.
Yeah, that's your favorite, right? These days, I don't really listen to him much, but when I was younger, definitely.
This nose broke.
Drake.
That's why I gave y'all that. See that?
I was gonna ask.
You said Drake.
I was trying to interrupt. I was gonna ask you about that. After.
I remember you saying Drake too.
Yeah,
I remember that now. Yeah.
So
I'm not even mad at that.
That would be the 5, I guess.
Okay. What about you? So we know Esco's on there. So who else?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and it's a mix for me. I love Nas. I love Nicki Minaj. I love Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim actually is number 1. I had a thing for Lauryn Hill, but I don't think she's my all time anymore. But I did love her. So that's only 2, right?
That's 3.
Oh, 3, right? And then I like a lot of, I like the clips, but if they would have continued strong, they could have been, up there. You know what I'm saying? Of all times.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Who else?
2 more.
Busta Rhymes could have been all times too. He's not.
You don't understand. You don't understand what you just did right now. You do not understand what you just did.
It's if you're still recent. That's how I feel. He said, Jay-Z. He said Jay-Z is all time because Jay-Z is still relevant. It's still not as if Busta isn't relevant, but Busta isn't making much music anymore to continue to be all times. He just
dropped not too long ago.
Oh, he did. So
He literally just dropped an EP within the last couple of weeks.
Okay. Well, I did mention his name. You know what I'm saying?
No, you did. So that's why I'm so for me it was and I'm gonna let you finish.
In or you out?
Nah, because I'm you mentioned him, but then you were okay, he would have. So it's what you mean would have? He is. But then I heard your reasoning, and I'm what do you mean? He's still doing X, Y, and Z. So I'm not downplaying you know what I'm saying?
And I'm not downplaying him either, but it's his mixtape or his new EP must have not been.
It must not been hitting. It must not been hitting like that to you. So mainstream is what makes a great an all time for you, all time great. They have to be mainstream.
Not necessarily, but yes, also.
I think that's one of the factors.
Yeah, that's valid.
Can you really make these songs?
Big L wasn't that mainstream.
You have to be top 5. You have to be in the top 10 for 20 weeks straight. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes you to me the best. Nicki Minaj, she was very versatile in her rap. She's a lyricist. You know what I'm saying? She actually has she's not just saying bitches and hoes and pussy and dick all day. She actually has vocabulary that's intellectual. You know what I'm saying? She speaks well too.
She sure
she's
does.
She's not just she don't just talk
she's very
out
articulate.
her ass.
No, Nicki's articulate.
You know
she's
very articulate. Nas is very articulate. He got lyrics
He's the greatest.
for days.
He's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He talks on shit that makes sense.
And he's on another run.
And he Yeah, although people don't fuck with him because of Jay-Z.
He's number one to me.
That's the thing. That's the thing about the Nas situation. Jay-Z keeps blocking everything because Jay-Z got that power. You feel what I'm saying?
What he blocking?
He not blocking nothing now.
What he blocking?
He did, because when they tried to drop that album at the same time, Jay-Z, when Nas tried to drop his album, Jay-Z purposely.
That was him and Beyonce's album. That wasn't his album. That was him and Beyonce's album.
But he purposely did it during the same time around Nas because he knows that he's gonna bring in more traffic.
He probably knows we're gonna talk about it too.
And people are gonna
you know
talk
what I mean?
about it.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
I wonder how much money they made off of people talking about that beef.
So
you know
Nas's streams
because it's like, yo,
might not add up. People might not see him as the greatest because they haven't seen him to be tops. You know what I'm saying? Like I mentioned, because Jay-Z done blocked that. That's why I say you cannot fuck with the whole family because them niggas are demons.
Who's top 5 most overrated rappers? Kanye number 1.
Dang, bro.
Oh, and I wanted to say Dirk. Dirk is one of my favorites.
Yo.
Yeah, I don't agree with that one.
Kanye's not overrated.
I don't think he's
overrated.
He's definitely not overrated, bro.
People say he's so good, he's not that good a rapper.
Bro, what do you mean?
No, listen, man. Look.
You think Jay-Z is a good rapper? I don't think Jay-Z is a good
think
rapper.
Think about the time that he
made Jesus walk.
But like, all right, imagine being around Siegel, Freeway, like
all the time,
like Jay-Z, like you're producing for him.
And then you become a rapper.
They're not taking you serious as a rapper. But then you take, but you take yourself.
No.
Think about it though. But then you take yourself serious as a rapper, right?
So.
You take yourself serious.
Yeah.
You're penning some shit that you don't like. All right, that's next level shit.
Yeah.
But it's like you're competing with because there was like a talk about backpack versus gangster rap and shit, like whatever. Like he was on the backpack shit.
Yeah.
In the midst of some hood shit, you feel me?
Right.
Some gangsters. He still fucking prevailed.
Yeah.
Cause like that tells you a lot. I don't think that's some overrated shit. Think about that though.
No,
like you know what I'm saying? Like off the strength of that alone.
I feel like I say overrated because like people put him on this really high pedestal, like he's like this amazing rapper, and I think straight rap wise, he's pretty mediocre.
I think
his
Jay-Z's
beats are unbelievable,
mediocre.
but as far as like you stack him up against the great rappers, he's like not holding up in my opinion at all.
Okay. No. I can see that though. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. No, I see what you mean.
But he's the greatest in what he mentioned right now.
But overrated though?
This nigga was a producer for the hottest artist, your favorite artist that you name, the greatest. Yeah. He produced.
Dr. Dre is better than him on that level though, as far as like overall impact on rap and greatness.
Yeah. But Dr. Dre tried to rap. And he tried to rap, right?
Kanye is easily the best rapper producer.
Kanye West can actually rap.
I don't care. I love Pharrell. I love Swizz Beatz. I love Dre. I love Q-Tip.
If you say,
but who?
Havoc is going bar for bar with Prodigy.
I'm not. Like, if we're talking about, like straight lyricism, yeah. You got that.
Okay.
But we're talking about impact.
I'll be stuck in our world, you know what I mean?
But, like,
impact's unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's
the
greatest
rapper, producer.
Jay-Z didn't have as much impact as Kanye did in the industry. Jay-Z did, and he did barely minimum for the industry. Kanye West did a lot for the community in the industry.
Hold on, let's reset though, right? What the fuck is the criteria
for being the greatest?
Well, hold on. We're bouncing around now.
No.
I want the most overrated.
Yeah.
So we're past overrated, no?
No, we didn't do 5.
Well, nah,
we don't have to go 5, but
Kanye West is not overrated. He needs to be taken down from that list. I didn't like that you begin with him too.
Overrated rappers.
I think
who's the munch one?
Little Ice Spice.
Yeah.
You just had to, right? What's the munch one? That was so cute. Like I can.
But like, but overrated is like.
Who everybody
overrated
knows.
is like, yo, he's nice. You heard about him, da 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 da, and then you're like, I ain't really fucking with it.
Yeah.
trying to play
Alright,
pussy.
overrated rapping.
over there.
Rapping,
Sacrificing,
Yeah.
remember that.
It's too
Okay.
late. I told you it's too late. I already love
Yo.
you, girl. I already love you.
alright,
It's
I'm
too late.
gonna say it. Drake, fuck out
Oh
of
yeah,
here.
you think he's overrated? Okay.
Like, alright, for one, right?
Yeah.
I actually don't agree with
I
that.
don't agree with that either.
That's fine.
I
Like,
don't
in my
like the fact
opinion,
that he doesn't like
in
his
my
own
opinion,
lyrics,
Ghost
though.
like if you have a ghostwriter ever,
Is that 100% confirmed though? Like is
Yeah.
he admitted it?
It was.
I think he
I'm
did.
pretty
right?
sure I heard it was confirmed.
I think so.
I think
That
it's
is whack.
confirmed.
That is whack.
Confirmed it.
the like.
Or it was confirmed.
Well, yeah, Quentin
Well,
Miller.
I mean, I did see a clip though. Quentin Miller. I think I don't think that's a good example anymore. You know what I mean? Because like based on the premise, like everyone,
Yeah, it's
like Hez is saying that he's a ghostwriter, but he's actually working with the artist. You know what I mean? Like as a musician who probably
And that's
doesn't get
where it's
credit
different.
on the record. You know what I'm
'Cause you
saying?
can help
After
me
the
write a
fact, that's
song.
different. That is different. But
Versus
I'm hearing
this-
like
Line for line, bar for bar.
yeah,
That's true,
That's
yeah. I would
you know what I
definitely
mean?
Look
take
at
Top five.
what song
Yeah,
is
I
it?
wouldn't put
Nah,
top
if
five.
it's not
Before you
true,
write.
disregard that I said it. You know what I mean?
right.
If it's not true, disregard that I said it. But if it is true, put Drake on that motherfucker.
I feel like
You
it's,
know
I
what
feel
mean?
like with Drake, I feel like he writes his rap lyrics. I feel like he has help with his songs, his hits.
I was gonna say the opposite. He
I
gets
feel
help
like-
with his rap.
That's just my opinion. I think he writes his own lyrics. Like Sandra's Rose, if you listen, what album was that?
Scorpion.
Thank you. So like on Scorpion, right? You listen to that song.
That was some
listen to
super
Skin-
fan shit right
You
there.
know what I'm saying?
You heard?
I'm not a
Scorpion.
No, you just got it, bro.
I'm just talking. No, you're on point. You're on point. You're on point. Respect.
Because
Respect.
I see that album cover in my head. I just forgot the name of it. But like on that album, listen to Sandra's Rose, right? That like sound like that literally like unless you were living with Drake, like you couldn't have wrote that for him. Like that was literally
But he
something.
could have told the story to a
That's what
writer.
they usually
and then a
do.
writer,
Yeah,
like,
but
You
it's
tell
like,
me a story.
woo.
I can write a rap off of the story. You
Yeah,
just told
and
me.
I get that, but and I mean it could just be the fate I would like to have him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I personally think like a song like that, I feel like when it comes to shit like that, he writes his own shit. I feel like when it comes to the hits, like he'll have help. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean? Like I'm upset. He might have had a little help with that, or one of his singing joints. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like something like
be.
that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like one of the features, like you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
One of those international songs. Like this honestly never mind probably has some help on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, especially because now he's international, so he might just have someone who's out there in France or the UK really just tap in like, yo, you know what? What's the lingo right now? What's this? What's that? All right, boom,
And
commit.
he works with a lot of those UK niggas.
You see what I'm saying? So
He made that show. What
that's
is it
it.
called? Top Boy. He made that show.
he didn't make it. He produced it because he helped bring it back. Because I'm a big fan of that show.
That show
He
was-
actually
Is that where you got your British accent from?
no.
You
So
have a British accent?
I do.
Go ahead.
Yo, you got one too?
Maybe.
Tell us about how
Oh,
you used
shit.
to watch
Oh,
Top
shit.
Boy, but tell us in a British accent.
So I actually used to watch Salt Boy when it first came out. But even before then, you know, I've always been infatuated with the accent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. When I was 14, one of my counselors from camp, he actually had this accent, and I asked him what was for chow, what was for supper, and he said, water and spaghetti. And ever since then, I've been fucked up ever since. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like
Water and spaghetti.
water and spaghetti. And like we were talking about my eyes. So when you lack in one sense, you pick up for it in other senses. So my hearing, like my other senses, are very impeccable. Like my smell, my hearing, my taste, everything else is like my touch is just very sensitive and more enhanced because I lack vision. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah.
I think you got extra vision. You don't lack vision.
No, I do, and I'm you know what's funny? I'm starting to accept that now. It's something that took me 28 years to really like understand. It took me a long time to really understand that. Like I never saw that. Like, or rather, let me reword that. It's okay. I don't like. I'm visually impaired. I don't lack vision because my vision is impeccable, but I'm visually impaired. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I hope it doesn't go over y'all heads. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like so it's just like I don't even remember what's. It's just like
Oh, the British.
Oh, the accent. Yeah. So like when that came about, even Top Boy, bro, like that shit came out 2014, 15 before Drake and Future brought it back. That shit was out. Like, and that show
still
was
haven't watched
just
it.
really crazy. Like the first season was really crazy.
Yeah.
It had
That
to
shit
bring
is
it
fucking.
back.
No, you gotta watch
I
it,
gotta check it
man.
out. Yeah.
Bro.
Yo, top
man.
boy, yo.
You won't leave. Like if you start watching it during the day, you don't have to do. You're gonna be in the house all day.
All I gotta say, yo,
Yeah.
yo,
You'll be in the house, and there's 3 seasons of it. The first season was the one they did not produce. The last 2 they produced.
Duce ain't a cold nigga, man.
No. Yeah, they're all cold, bro. All these niggas is cold.
But Duce ain't cold.
Duchesne is cold.
Cold.
But you gotta watch it to
I gotta check it
understand.
out, man.
Yeah, I can't stay without like I don't watch the show and like we just talking about the intricacies of everyday shit. And you don't even know.
Nah, it's all good.
Y'all usually
Drake is
don't never
fire,
see
bro.
none of that, man.
Drake is fire, man. He's you know, I don't like the idea like I come from that era. You have to write all your own lyrics. You have to write all your own stuff. We write all of our own stuff. I don't write for him. He
Yeah.
don't write for me.
You guys never like suggest bars or anything for each other?
I like there might have like I feel like I might have been like when we do a mixtapes, I might have finished we might have like, yo, bro, what rhymes with this? You can say this real quick. But we both have a strong vernacular.
Yeah.
So we don't really need that.
Yeah.
Like we've never really had that issue. It's not an issue we come in contact with. So
Word.
but I'm
You
from
got
that
two
era, yeah.
dictionaries,
And all
you
my
feel me?
favorite MCs, I keep all my favorite MCs right there on joints. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
minus
Just about everybody
Kanye.
does.
Yeah, like
Minus
yeah,
Kanye.
I still, you know.
And Drake, like, you know what I'm saying? And I won't say they're my favorite MCs, but like Kanye is definitely one of my favorite artists of all time. But as far as like, but most of my top tens or whatever, they write their own joints.
Yeah.
For sure, easily. And that's just what it is.
I mean, there's not a lot of rappers that openly don't write their own shit.
Yeah, not openly.
Everybody at least says they write.
Yeah, that's what everybody
Yeah,
says, but not everybody does.
there's a code of secrecy with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's definitely a code of secrecy. Like it, you talk to a ghostwriter, like, I mean, like, yo, yeah, you know what I mean? They're not gonna tell you. They got like an NDA on them or something like that. You know what I mean?
They really do.
For real. Because it's like, yo, once you get that out, then
Everything
tabloids,
changes. Everything
TMZ,
changes.
you know what I
That's
mean?
a whole
Hollywood,
lawsuit. There
you know
goes
what I
all the
mean?
money you made.
Yeah.
There goes all the money you made.
All that shit. You know what I mean?
I
You
would
could
be a
have
ghostwriter.
just wrote your own shit and devoted that shit all
I would
together.
be a
Might have
ghostwriter.
sucked, though.
I'd be a ghostwriter.
I'm pro write your own shit. Like
Yeah, that's
So what
part
are
of
we
rap.
expecting from y'all? What's next?
Yeah.
Merch.
Yeah.
We have merch coming very, very soon.
Nice.
We have some merch
You do
coming.
like chess theme shit?
We have. Well, it's gonna be like the cover. I don't. Okay, I already said it. So like one of our first drops will be like the cover art of our project. Talking
Nice,
on
that
the
was a
board.
cool cover, by the way,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Appreciate
Shout out to
it,
Mello.
appreciate it,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Warm Media.
Warm Media,
They held it
yeah.
down. That's going to be one of the first drops that we do. That'll be coming out potentially before the end of the year, if not early 2023. I have my own merch that'll be coming out. He already has merch that's out. He'll have more
Yeah.
merch that's coming
just
out.
gotta re-up. You know what I mean? I got y'all.
We're working just on music. Now we're working on individual projects.
Okay.
So
Now you get to know it's on the individual
on
level.
an individual tip. Then we still have Chess Clan music in the stash. So 2023 we'll drop another project.
You're gonna stay a unit?
This is the girl.
Yeah,
This is for all eternity.
Of course.
It's
Like,
for all eternity.
we locked in.
We're just both individuals
It's not like
as well.
it's not like it's not a fad. It's not like I fuck with you, bro. I fuck with your music. I fuck with your music. Let's form a group real
It
quick.
took years.
You know what I mean? We built it from the ground up, man.
It took years. You all
Yeah,
asked
for
us how
real.
long we've been doing music, but you all haven't asked us how long we've been friends. So those are two different things. So
Facts.
I've known bro since 2014. You know what I'm saying? 2013, 14.
13. Yeah.
Was it
13?
13?
It was 13. It was 13 when
Dang.
it was 13.
That was 2013.
It was 13 when we
I bet.
met. Yeah.
So-
Graduated high school at that time.
Yeah, I
That's
got
like
almost 10
about
years.
10 years ago. Damn,
You see what I'm saying? So
that's
I-
big.
nah.
I feel no, even you saying you graduated high school is like I feel like
Yeah,
I feel like another gray hair. I'm gonna find one.
Yo, but like, so we've been friends for a while. We didn't get close. We didn't really get close and started really hanging out. It's like 2017, I would say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I knew who he was, knew who I was. Love. My man DJ, rest in peace. He passed away. He connected everybody, but like we never really kicked it. We never kicked it like one-on-one until I was 2017.
Right.
And then I would say 2017, like we were rocking steady, but like 2020 was when we started really locking in.
Yo, hold on. Can we slow? Can I bring it back real quick, bro? Every time I see you though, what we doing?
Rapping. Music, yeah, that's all we did. That's like, cause that's what we care about. Like,
Yo, and like,
That's what we care
like the
about.
thing is, everybody else is in the room and they're doing them and everything. Like okay, it could be a cipher. It starts off with like 5 people,
It's just you guys.
Yeah.
and it wound up being just us. You feel
Because
me?
then it gets to a point,
Yeah.
like, because we, like, really rap.
Yeah.
So,
Facts.
either you gonna hang or you...
Or you can't hang.
So, it's like,
yeah.
what you gonna do? And I love
Yo.
rapping, bro. Like, and it's like... The scary thing is I'm only getting better. That's what's scary. Like, I'm not even at my best. I'm
So,
not even
yo,
at my... We're not even in
we're
our primes.
early. We're
That's
early
what's
in this
scary.
shit.
Yeah.
But we
People-
really... Like, the attack, the relentlessness that we have and the love and passion that we have for hip-hop...
Yeah.
It's deep. It comes from a real organic place. So that's not something that's common. You know what I mean? So we would kick it. We would always chill. But like it was 2020 where the pandemic happened. Like all that wild stuff was happening. So me and bro started locking in. Like almost I was back in Brockton. He was back in Brockton. And then we were able to really just link up and just chill and vibe every day
on
almost.
the regular.
And-
We didn't give a damn
you know
about
what I'm
what was gonna
saying?
come
We would
after
literally
come
be
with
up
that
from
shit.
AM
You
to
feel me?
AM, like 24
how it
hours
was.
not sleeping.
No one,
Like-
no one could be around each other.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It was kind of like everyone was like bubble boy,
Y'all
bubble
had
girl.
each other.
Yeah, it was locked
You know what I'm
in.
saying?
It was locked in
and
regardless.
we were just doing. I
Like,
was doing like a lot of traveling that year. Just a
Yeah.
lot was happening, but we would just lock in. And then I was going through a lot. I had lost 2 of my brothers that year. You know what I'm saying? So I was inspired. You know what I mean? Like just to go and get get it off my chest. You know what I'm saying? Really just express myself and musically. Like this is what I like to do. This is how I express myself. So let's do it. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a mixtape. So by the time I started going to the studio, bro was like, okay, let me start coming with you to the studio. I'm like, I bet. So then I'm in the studio, I'm developing it, and that's when we found out MF Doom died. So that was 2020. Literally like New Year's Eve going to 2021. That day of New Year's Day 2021, I was like, yo, I'm doing this. What are you doing? You my bro, you with me all the time. I'm doing this. I'm attacking this music. Let's go. Why are we waiting? We're only getting older. Life is getting shorter. All our influences are dying on us. What are we doing? Like the people we grew up on watching, they're dying. What are we gonna do?
That same day,
Our people are dying.
the same day I was on Clubhouse after that. Like that's where I learned the news that Doom died. Right. That was before that conversation, Afro.
Yeah.
So like, I was dabbling with beats. Like,
Meaning you was making them,
I
or
don't know with that one shit. You feel me? Like, it was like November. I started like, you know what I mean? Boom. And then I wasn't really, I was just, I love this shit. I just love this shit.
Yeah.
I'm just doing it. But that day, when Doom died, in that room, I'm seeing like Doom's people though. Like Stacey Epps pulled up. Like, you know what I mean? Like certain names that is associated to Doom. They were in the room like balling, like they didn't know that it was Halloween. You know what I'm saying? That he ascended. So like that day, I just felt like, you know what I mean? I just felt that spirit of like, you know what, bro? Like let's fucking do it. Let's see where
it was that time.
You feel me?
That was like your like a, how you call it?
Epiphany.
Your signal, your symbol. To
Epiphany.
Like,
Yeah. I'll be solid with you too. Like I'm gonna backtrack real quick too, right? Because at that time that he was in the studio, I was even
You
known.
got really nice eyebrows. They're so thick. Oh my god.
Yo,
Yeah, they're really nice.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you.
You still getting sacrificed. Trying to get my man. Still sacrificing.
He's not
Yo,
gonna
that's-
fuck with it.
Yo,
He's not
I
gonna
love
fuck
this
with it,
narrative, bro. We're
so-
gonna keep this going.
He's not gonna fuck with it. 'Cause I
Let's
just-
keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
I just complimented his eyebrows, so he ain't gonna let you do that.
He doesn't choose for me.
I don't. I'll be honest.
What?
You know what I'm
Y'all are a
saying?
team,
We
so
could
y'all have to agree to
negotiate. We could negotiate terms. You feel me? So like,
No. You better tell that nigga, nah, she likes my eyebrows, bro, so we can't do her like
Sure.
that.
nah, you went too deep. You should have never asked that damn question. You heard? That's weird.
I'm gonna stay coast clear from him,
Word.
okay? Like,
Word. Like my whole thing though, right? I wasn't looking at myself as like that a rapper.
Yeah.
The way I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
The way that he like activated that shit. You feel me? So I wanna make that clear too. But when I first pulled up, like, yo, can I pull up? I had the camera.
Oh wow.
So I mean, so I was just capturing moments. I was like, still doing. I was podcasting at that time too. For
cool.
you know what I mean. So I've done radio since 2010. You know what I'm saying? Like, and stopped like 10 years. You know what I mean? Like after 10 years, just different shows, platforms I've started. Shout out to everyone who's been a part of it through the years. But like, yeah, I always wrote, always fucked around with it. You know what I'm saying? And I never took it serious. Our flow got me to take it serious. When
Just watching him,
watching the process for Might Be Stuck. You know what I'm saying? And that time, it was just those clouds over us. You feel me? Like a lot of situations I was going on. So I was watching him, and I was just like, I was moved by it. You feel me? I was moved by it. And after Might Be Stuck was done, we, you know, did we like shoot a video or something like that afterwards?
For Might Be Stuck?
For Might Be Stuck. You know my Steve?
Nah, I came after.
That came after.
It, though.
Yeah, so it came after. But like,
it.
you still freestyle, shit like that, but then, you know, I'm writing. I'm making beats. What do you think?
I said, nah, this is what happened. I said, bro.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I said, nah. I said, okay, I dropped a mixtape. It's time for us to drop a mixtape.
There you go.
That's what happened.
That is what happened.
Because like I said,
that is what happened.
You're in this car with me rapping all the time.
Yeah.
Why not like have us? Why not put us out there?
Yeah.
What we're doing. I'm gonna rap regardless.
Facts.
Like I love this shit too much to not do it.
Yeah.
What's up? What are you doing? You say you love it. You in this car rapping with me all
Basically,
the time. You pulling up to the
don't get
studio. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
don't get left behind.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
this
what we
is
doing?
what
Because
I'm
this is
doing.
what I'm doing. What you doing?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you was already doing. It's not like you wasn't rapping like that or had as much interest. But it seemed like you was doing photography. You was doing radio. You was doing
Poetry.
producing.
Spoken word.
Spoken word. So you
Yeah.
had so much going on already, you know, within the artistry field. So you
Facts.
wouldn't have been left
But-
behind, even if you didn't. If you
Yeah.
decide to not
No, I
get
would've
on
been-
the
I would've been left
bandwagon,
behind.
I mean, you would have
I would've
been left behind from him. But
Yeah,
eventually, you wouldn't have stopped doing what you
No,
was doing.
that's the thing though. I did. I stopped. I stopped everything I was doing.
Okay.
I didn't, you know what I mean? I just dropped it. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like, just like that season of life. I didn't feel compelled to go to open mics and perform. I didn't feel compelled to even
Wasn't
speak.
motivated enough.
It was like, yeah, it was a lack of motivation. You know what I mean? Like, it was rooted in things. You feel me? Deep rooted things. But you know what I mean? I dropped everything. That's why, like, you reactivated the pen. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was activated, and then I deactivated, and got reactivated.
Well, though, we always need people like you.
Yeah, for real,
You know
man.
what I'm
Like, our flow is
Yeah.
he's a pillar. He's a pillar. He's a pillar.
Appreciate that,
And as you're gonna realize, and I'm looking in the camera when I say this shit, it matters. Like, you're gonna realize, like, the impact of this nigga. You feel me? Cause like, now that I'm activated, I'm like activating so many other people. You know what I mean? Hence, like, the open mic wouldn't be possible if I wasn't reactivated. I was just sitting and thinking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? And we talk about it often, but it's like, I always wanted to say it on the platform. You know what I mean? Just so has
there.
understand, like, just the synergy, the chemistry, and how shit moves. You feel me? I play my role as best as I can to to make this shit work, but he make this shit work regardless. You feel me? Like, I'm on the beats, I'm on my pen. Nah, he's the visionary,
I'm
the
super
visionary
excited
for Chess Clan.
to see
Like
and hear
that's
what y'all
what the fuck.
have.
That's who you're looking at. You feel me? So
Thank
And
you.
I
Word.
like how highly you guys speak
Real
of
shit, bro.
how you speak of him and how you guys speak of each other.
Yeah.
We did cover so much today. We was everywhere.
we cloned ourselves, yo.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked about a lot of everything. Now,
brother dog.
was there anything
You already know,
that
man.
so you guys have merch coming out, you have
Sir.
individual projects coming out. Are we looking for more collab
Yeah.
projects?
doubt.
No, of course. Chess Clan is
doubt.
forever. Word to Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang is forever. Chess Clan is
Mm-hmm.
forever. Like, this is not something, this is not a facade. It's not a trend. It's not a fad. This is something that will be forever. Like even after he and I are both gone, Chess Clan will still exist. Like whether or not it's through the music directly, whether or not we scout generations to come. However it goes, but Chess Clan is gonna be forever. Right. But no, we both have individual projects coming. We'll have more collective projects coming. We have more merch coming. That's what it is. As far as like collaborations, like with other people, yeah, of course, we're looking to work with other people. We're definitely trying to expand in all aspects, do more shows, do more meaningful shows. Of course, hit local shows and do open mics, but shows with impact and purpose. There will be a Sight for Sore Ears. I would love it if you all were there. At that one, I definitely will. I had an event this September. It was pretty dope. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm being humble when I say that because it turned out a lot better than I anticipated.
Man, fuck that humble shit when it comes to that shit. That shit was fucking dope. That shit was amazing.
And I'm proud of it because we don't. And I'm also gonna say we don't have a team. The team is right here. The team is myself and Clockwise. Then we have supporters, like people who support. But as far as actually making things happen, it starts with me and bro, and he's right with me. Yeah. It starts with me and bro's right there. After that, we do everything. We're looking for meaningful connections and meaningful business partners and things like that. But beyond that, we do it all on ourselves. Everything's on our own. So the orchestration of shows and events and projects and this and that is us. So anyway, long story short, there will be another event. Thank you. There will be another event. It's going to be bigger than the first one. And I can feel it. And I know what people have been asking me, like, yo, bro, I saw the first one. Can I be a part of the second one? So I would love it. Yo, hopefully y'all can come out whenever that is. I'm thinking about sometime in March. I'm already planning it. I'm just getting some, what do they say, some deets worked out. You know what I'm saying?
To me, I don't go nowhere without a personal invite. So if you don't personally invite me, most likely.
So do me a favor, right? I want to invite you, but I love you. Find someone else for me to love, and I sacrifice them.
Yeah, the sacrifice.
So that way I can be in your DMs and you're not ignoring. And you not ignore it. Just find someone else. Let me look at them. Okay, I love you.
Does it have to be a girl?
Yes.
Yo,
no, it doesn't have to be a
we gotta find her fast. You heard? Cause by the show.
Cause if not, then you gotta go.
By the show, we on the up and up.
That works perfect. Yup.
Cause if not, then you gotta go. Nah, I don't like that. Because you don't like her. Why are you bringing her to me?
You gonna love her. What I like don't mean you won't like. We like different things.
Yeah, I don't know. She's nice. I think she's nice. Fame doesn't get along with her anymore.
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's an ex-friend.
Yeah.
You had to say
I got some meat in the train. Look at me. Look at me.
She's a great person. I'm not gonna lie. She's very educated. She's actually just graduated with her master's, so I'm very proud of her. But
you're proud of her, but you about to put her on the chopping block for sacrifice.
It's just one of those friendships where it's just like, love from a distance, or what I'm saying, like where it's just overdue. You know what I'm saying? To me, relationships are two ways. You know what I'm saying? If my friends are more excited to see the guys around me than to come support me at my own event, then that's a fucking problem. That's an issue. We no longer have to be friends. You feel what I'm saying? Because you just boy or artist or rapper hungry. I don't know what the fuck you is hungry about, but bitch, you not happy about me. You feel what I'm saying? So you can't be around me. So yeah. But you gonna love her. She's super sweet. She's super dope and
perfect sacrifice.
Yeah, you feel me? Yo, I'm like, fam, if you gonna do that, it gotta be ASAP, like tonight. We're one freestyle away from the sacrifice. You heard?
That's true.
Don't let it be you.
Now before we wrap it up, first of all,
any last minute things that you want to get out there off your chest?
Look, anybody who taps into this show, holla at us. We need to be on platforms. We're looking for other dope ass areas and platforms to be on. This was one of the best
this is
moments. This is
it's all down.
Well, you know what? That's cool. Honestly, I would rather early. I'd rather find that out earlier than later on. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but if this is the best, all you second best platforms, You know what I'm saying?
They're good too.
You know what I'm saying? Holla
Except
at us.
Adam Lu's show.
Nah, holla. Yo, I'm trying to get Adam Lou.
I'm trying to get on that shit next. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, because he's a wild motherfucker.
Yeah,
too.
he is though.
I'm
He
trying to
is
get with
though.
you, bro. If we can set it up, that would be dope. You know what I'm saying? Be on
Hey,
that.
Adam Lou Adams, how much we love you. We gave you airtime on our motherfucking show.
You know what I'm saying? Wow.
She's bugged. She's blitzing.
Yo, you guys ready to give people this song?
Yo, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yo,
man.
y'all
Don't forget to turn on the speaker underneath there so we can hear it.
Y'all need to hear this.
Yo,
You
it's
hear
the
me?
Podcvst. I'm Fang Jackson. This is Dallas
Dallas
Rose.
Rose.
And we have the Chess Clan in the motherfucking building today, y'all.
Sister.
We love you,
Wesley.
Wesley.
Oh, hold on. Nah, for real though, on a serious note, my auntie Shay, I love you.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
gonna be with us
Rest in
forever.
peace.
Condolences.
You know, people don't even know what I'm saying. Y'all, like people, we're all humans. We go through some of the realest shit, and you just never know. That's why you gotta be.
You gotta
When
be
we talk
kind.
about when we talk about earlier,
Gotta
like
be
as far as
good
like
to
messaging people, leaving
Facts,
people on
be
scene and stuff,
mindful.
you don't know what someone's going through.
Yeah,
If you leave
no.
them on scene and how
Yeah,
they can
the
take that.
impact of
You know what I'm
it,
saying?
yeah.
If someone leaves me on scene now, they might not ever hear from me again, just because that's where I'm at, and I don't care. It's
Yeah.
out like it's all love, but I'm
Yeah.
never gonna fuck with you again.
Yeah, I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's nothing personal.
Yeah, so
business gotta be business.
Shit's real, man. Like,
Yeah.
shit's super real, bro. So,
Real shit.
like I said, Dro's World forever. Chess Clan
World.
forever. Auntie Shay, I love you. Shout out to my family, man.
Auntie!
You know, all that.
Love you,
Dog.
baby.
Just unmute it there
Hi,
too.
Mom.
Hi, Ma.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
Shout out to my
I gotta
mother,
say- I
man.
gotta say
That's
hi.
my lady.
My
That's
mama
my
on
aunt.
Feel
TV.
me? Shout out
I
to,
made
shout out to.
it.
That's my
Go
mom.
ahead.
Do shout out to
Do
my
the speaker.
sister. Shout out to everybody. Y'all already know.
Dallas Rose, what up,
Yo.
man?
Till next week, y'all.
We're here now.
Look, activated, been striving above the hatred. Politicking and faking my movement, my affidavit. Lately I've been impatient, I'm giving this all I gave it. Building foundations brick by brick, through all I'm facing. Fuck it, switch the subject, speak on abundance for my consumption. Surrounded by real MCs, the system in your circumference. Volcanic degrees, I'm tossing out the debris. I got families here to feed, you ain't getting over on me, nigga. No, I'm filled with love, there's no need to hold a grudge. We all got our needs, so I ain't here to be a judge. But know that I'ma make it home regardless. The conquest, I harvest common sense in this market. I remember when they slept on this. Till we roll through with the sonic that'll split a tectonic. They all acknowledge the dots, connect for us. We trek forward, we know who against the movement and who move packs for us. I'm from the 5, I'm thinking of how to move mass forward. Just claim forever, I bet you haven't heard this any better. Chosen one aiming for a God body, no ordinary fella. Thankful I ain't need to push a fetty to get the feather. I'm too clever, blessed and highly favored. Sometimes as I light the sets, I reflect on the light that made us. Grounded in my reality, spirits with loaded favors. Niggas be tit for tat with entitlement for behavior. Omnipresent, been executing on God's blessing. Always been used to the hate, I never gotta stress it. Shout out to board members, it's really all connected. Express delivery so niggas really get the message.
Had to map it out, came up with the game plan. Since my brother died, ain't nothing been the same, man. Ain't here to play, man. Reaching for my goals like Mike did in Space Jam. On dogs, yo, I had to map it out. Came up with a game plan. Since my brother died, ain't nothing been the same, man. Ain't here to play, man. Reaching for my goals like Mike did in Space Jam. Was tired of myself, had to get up out my own way. Change my attitude, and the shit went a long way. Like going from Inglewood to Broadway, then down to Back Bay. Bringing April showers all May. Everything methodical, orchestrating with intent. Where I'm from, they sleeping under bridges, ain't got no tents. And trust, they not camping. They living examples of what's piss poor planning. Me, I refuse, that's why I won't lose. A couple scars, but I won't bruise. My strength brute, take one, I take two. Lately, I ain't been in a great mood. My aunt passed before I came to the stool. I hope she had a will. 2 female cousins, right now they world don't stand still. One's 27, one's 13. Comprehension, it hurts me, it hurts deep. This pain from real life, never tripping about no words, G. How I feel, I'm liable to smack you so hard, you end up back on your first street. The worst heat before I put you in the ambulance. Let me get my focus right like a cameraman. If your woman chose me, talk to her, understand. I ain't doing no damn man demands in the land of land. Chess Clan be the clan of clans. Get your game plan right, nigga. Yo, I said I had to map it out. Came up with a game plan. Since my brother died, ain't nothing been the same, man. Ain't here to play, man. Reaching for my goals like Mike did in Space Jam. On dogs, yo, I had to map it out. Came up with a game plan. Since my brother died, ain't nothing been the same, man. Ain't here to play, man. Reaching for my goals like Mike did in Space Jam. Word up. On dogs. Chess Clan, System. I flow clockwise. Get familiar or get gone. Suck ass niggas. Goes for the suck ass bitches too. There's a difference between women and bitches. Just so y'all know.